What's going on, guys? Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. Got a lot to talk about, a lot of stuff that happened in the sports, and a lot of people putting out guns nowadays. But that's for another discussion later
Started
on.
off strong.
That's
Holy
that's for
crap.
another discussion later on
Get my
today.
Glock out.
Let's we're throwing out haymakers right off the bat.
No
So
shit.
we're gonna go ahead and start a draft.
Not even 5 seconds in. Guns? Holy fuck.
I'm doing great, by the way. I'm doing great, by the way. Thank you for asking.
Well, I know you guys are going. I know you guys are doing great.
Yeah, of course.
Do you?
Well,
I can
well,
be
I don't want.
depressed.
I don't want
to right now.
I don't want to do a 2-hour episode.
That's true,
And I
too.
know,
I respect that part.
and I know some people gotta leave
So,
right away.
so the thing you cut out is intros, which only takes like 30 seconds.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Instead, he replaced it.
Jose,
Pulling out
first off,
guns.
first off, you're a wrestling guy. It doesn't matter how you are. You know that by now. Like the ref says, it doesn't matter how you
That's
Well,
well,
you
all
can't-
Paul wrestles.
Well, you're gonna suspend me for 50 episodes, or
Only if you show up at the club IG live with a Glock for no fucking reason.
All you
Like,
see
if
is
you won
Alex
the
going,
game.
what's up, dude? You want to talk to me? Hey, bro.
What's he doing?
Hey, if you need help, fool, I got you, fool. Don't worry.
What a way to start an episode. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Bang, bang,
That
bang.
was-
Hey, I'm
Alright,
looking
go ahead,
for a
Alex.
pin.
Go ahead, explain this draft.
I love it.
so this draft is gonna be start a dynasty defense. Of course, we're not gonna be able to get all 11, but I would like to get at least 5 guys that you could probably start a dynasty defense with a DC. Now, this DC could be a head coach that used to be a DC. Doesn't really matter. So, I mean, I know there's a couple guys that were DCs that became coaches. Even if they weren't, even if they were a horrible head coach, we're still gonna give them the nod for what they did as a DC, or vice versa. If they were a good head coach, you know. So, right off the bat, I think we did it. We did it in order. So, it's a snake draft. I am
Here,
gonna
let
go
me-
ahead and
let me
go
put everybody
first.
in the order, so that way, there you go. That's it. Alex first, Marco second, Trey third, James fourth, and I'm last.
Have you guys did y'all's homework?
Oh no,
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Let me know whenever
don't
you
do
guys
homework no
everybody's
more.
ready.
by the way, do we have a time limit on the clock? I know some drafts sometimes we go over. I went like 6 minutes last time
Uh,
on my shit, so
just
we'll have
try to.
talk.
I don't know. I think this should be pretty easy because there's a lot of
Yeah.
guys that were really good.
Yeah, really, really, really good, actually.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm kind of upset that I went first because I don't know, man. I didn't want to go first.
Well, I mean, somebody on this panel was upset that you're going first.
I did.
God.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
He's like, rigged. It's rigged. I do.
It's hard to get first pick, man, because there's a lot of good players.
Yeah, they really are. Because it's who do you really want to go with?
Yeah, and how you want to build the defense.
You kind of set the tone for everybody else. So
So, all
the
right,
only one
guys.
that I kind of struggled with it was defensive coordinators. I don't know why. I just kind of did.
How?
I don't know.
There's been a lot of good ones over the years.
Man,
I think
Let 'em
just I guess I think I
I got
guess
my top three.
classifying it as a defensive coordinator. Maybe I don't know. Bro, don't judge me, IB. Fuck.
My bad, fam. Go get the strap. My hands are up. Both of them. Look.
Mama, help me.
All right.
All right. They get it.
Damn, I'm in the middle, bro. Fuck y'all.
That's the best.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Best
first. My
I mean,
first
Jose
pick.
and Alex got the best. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2.
What are you crying for? You're second to last.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and get. Let me get a pass rusher. Let me get Lawrence Taylor.
Who?
LT. Michael Parsons Jr.
No,
Oh no.
Michael Parsons. Stupid.
No, he had to be specific.
Okay.
Junior. I don't want daddy.
whenever you're ready, Marco.
All right, so I'm gonna go with pass rusher, Reggie White. He had like
That was a good one.
he was in the I think he played like in the late 80s, early 90s. He had a crazy amount of sacks. I think he has like the highest in one season in the Super Bowl era. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need a breakdown. Thank you.
it's pretty legit. I was just letting you know I did my homework.
What's
Dude.
the-
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
I'm glad you looked on Google. I appreciate it.
Hey, so?
All right, so y'all two went pass rushers. I'm gonna go Mr. Primetime Deion Sanders.
That's a good.
Dang, bro.
That was honestly.
Continue to pass rusher. Shit.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
I was honestly gonna pick either him or.
Wait. Let's save your words for another time. Man. James still got to fucking go. Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Shit, give me Mean Joe Green.
that's a good one.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Give me Mean Joe.
that's a good plug up guy right
If you
there.
want to take my goddamn prime, I was gonna go all DBs. He just ruined it.
You're welcome.
I know it'll be one.
All right. Let me just be honest with you right now. I'm going to take. I don't know if I should, but I will. I'm going to take Ray Lewis.
Yep.
Ooh.
I knew that was coming.
Yep.
And I'm taking Ed Reed.
You
Damn.
fucker. That's what I was gonna get on the turnaround.
I knew it. Fuck, bro.
I don't know if it was gonna make it, but that's what I was gonna go off the turnaround for sure.
Let me tell you about the two scariest men Tom Brady ever faced. Fucking one game.
Oh my god.
And they were on the same team. That's the scariest part of it.
You know what? Let me just secure it. Give me Bruce Smith.
Smooth.
I know my DBs will be there since y'all took the first one.
Wait, who'd you get, Jose?
I took Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
All right. Do you want to go big or do you want to go small? They already kind of picked big, so they're not going to go big. And I'm going to go B-Doc. I'm going to go Mr. Brian Dawkins.
Over. Okay, never mind. He was a former Bronco. I should have known.
Yeah, there's a couple.
The blasphemy that you don't take such and such.
Oh, I know.
And
There's
such
a
and
couple I have
such.
on. There's a couple I have on play.
How dare you not take such and such and do it?
I dare
There's a
you.
couple I have on play. Don't worry about that, baby. Don't worry about that. I'm building a scary ass team. I promise you that.
I would be Dawkins over such and such.
B Dawkins was pretty fucking scary, bro. Let's be realistic here.
He's not better than the guy that plays for y'all.
We'll see. Continue, Marco.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Pat
with.
Mahomes? What? He don't play defense.
Patrick Holmes had that one deflection one time.
Oh God.
Hey, y'all just mad at greatness. All right. He probably would do good as a defense player.
Hey,
No,
can
I'm
we?
just
Can we, can we
So realistically, I'm gonna go with Aaron Donald. Put me in there, coach.
Ooh.
While we're on the subject of Patrick Mahomes, Jose, can you pull up that picture, please? Thank you.
Oh, one I told you? Yeah.
Yeah, and the one you showed me real quick, just to show the fans.
Oh, God, now I got to send some stuff.
It better not be
Alright.
Jackson Mahomes.
Funny.
That would be even funnier. No.
Damn rapist.
Go ahead, Alex.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and give me the eraser Troy Polamalu in the back.
I would think
Damn.
That's good. That's good.
So many people better. That is surprising me.
I actually like Troy, though. I like Troy. There's some other good ones, but I like Troy.
I love
I like Troy
love
because Troy could play in the box and he could play
He can
free.
literally play in most positions.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but I'll talk about it if we talk about
You're a
it.
hater.
I am. I really am. I'm sorry.
Who's up next, Alex?
Marco.
No,
I'm up again?
Oh, you got 2 picks in a row up us.
Oh shoot.
Hey,
Yeah, I was
no,
about to say.
Damn, this man's trying to choke his own draft.
Should have skipped. Dang.
Let me see.
He forfeited his pick because he said KD was better than Duncan.
Now
You
give me
fucking-
somebody that could plug up the middle. Now that I got my pass rusher and somebody in the back end, give me Warren Sapp.
You motherfucking
Hey.
whore.
Give me Warren Sapp.
You
Such
mother.
harsh words.
whore.
Jesus.
Who told me that turn?
God damn it, dude. Why you do this to me? I hate you.
Oh, man.
I
That's
don't love
literally
you
what I was
anymore.
waiting for. I was waiting for it because I knew Marco wasn't going to say it. I knew it.
Shut up.
Damn you, Alex! You son of a gun.
Hope y'all having a nice Tuesday, guys.
I'm actually like I'm not mad now, man. I wanted to. Oof. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with I'm gonna go with someone small at the corner position. I'm gonna go with Darrell Revis.
Revis Island.
The
Welcome to the Hall of Fame, man.
Hall of Famer. The newly Hall of Famer.
I don't know. I don't like Darrell Reeves that much, honestly.
Hey,
He had a
Darrell
couple-
Revis don't like you.
That's
You're-
true.
He had a couple good years. He
You
had a
already
couple.
paid
Yeah,
him.
I know. I mean, there was that one year he claimed himself to be Reeves Island, and it just, I don't know. From there,
Just
He
remember-
didn't claim
just
that.
remember-
They called him that.
That
Look
Jets
at
They called him
legend.
that.
Just remember, he's a Jets legend who only won his only ring with the Patriots.
Mhm.
He balled out that year too.
he did. Really, I'm not gonna lie. He played decent, but I don't
Look
know.
at his numbers versus all the great wide receivers. He strapped
Oh,
everybody
dude.
up.
Dude,
Can't
don't worry
argue
about it, bro.
that.
All right, I'm gonna go. Since Alex ruined my big man pick, my big man pick,
My big man.
I'm gonna go big and fast. I'm gonna go James Harrison.
Okay.
Yep, we're gonna move right along. And
He played outside linebacker, so
Big and fast. There's some other ones, but I like him. Harrison.
I'm gonna take man, give me Charles Woodson.
That's a good one.
I'm glad you picked him because I was gonna pick either him or somebody else. Now I could pick the other guy.
Not exactly, because they gotta come back. You remember that.
He's still gonna be there.
Nah, he's not gonna be there.
I know. I'm gonna tell you right now, he definitely is not gonna be there.
Yep, Jose got him right now.
Give me Ronnie Lott.
Damn, I knew I should have took him, bro. Oh my god, I should have took him. I knew I should have fucking took him. But I was like, I'm gonna take one safety. I'm only gonna take one safety. And I guarantee you nobody's gonna pick this safety. That's why I was just like, but I wanted to take him so badly.
Which is kind of tough because I put myself in a hole with both him and Ed Reed.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, they're both gonna cover fucking.
I mean, they both gonna
ugly.
hit, they both gonna cover, they both gonna play the box. Shit, they do.
Hey, you could run you could run a cover 2 scheme, and your corners don't even have to go deep. Cover deep. You got your safeties back
Real.
there.
Those safeties are smart.
Yep.
Cool, the smartest safeties ever, man. Damn, that's nice though.
All right. Well, since I've got the backfield, pretty much all taken care of. I don't know if I want this one. Do I want it? I don't want it actually. No, I'm not gonna take it.
Okay. Damn.
Because I could. Actually, I will. I'll take Dick Buckus.
That was a good one.
Do I want to go
Yeah, that was a good one.
W and W twins, or do I go with the champ?
Oh my goodness.
Give me Rod Woodson. Fuck it. Give me Rod Woodson. You take the Woodson brothers. They're not related, but still.
Take them.
You shut down corners.
We're about to get chewed out for some of the things we've left off so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot of good ones.
That's the thing too. There's like so many
So many legends.
great fucking. So we'll see.
All right. So I'm gonna cover my other side corner wise. I'm gonna go champ.
I knew you would. That's why I left him there for you. You
That
see
was-
how what type of friend I am?
Senior Bailey.
That's the guy that I was gonna get.
You're welcome.
I told you you wasn't gonna be there, Alex. You gotta trust and believe, brother.
He's like, y'all will never get this guy. Y'all will never. He'll be there. Watch me.
Just look over your shoulder, honey. Marco, stop Googling.
I'm working. I'm working.
Nah,
I already have my. I already have all my shit
I
ready.
didn't prep for this.
You're
I'm
up.
googling right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest with you.
No, I'm actually doing work. I'm messaging my coworker because there's some shit going on. But
You're up, bro.
I'm up.
Yep.
To be honest, I don't even know who the fuck to pick. I didn't know who got picked, but
Oh my god.
I need a safety. Maybe
Don't pick Ronnie Lott.
No, pick him.
or a linebacker. Damn, I don't know. What's a good linebacker that I could pick?
Well, outside of the one that Jose took, the greatest one is still sitting there.
Shit.
Wait, excuse you. How dare
Wait,
you?
who?
Huh?
Nah, he just took a shot at fucking Rick. No shit.
I sure did. Who did you say, Alex? I mean, Marshall?
Isn't picked yet.
I don't know who yet. Maybe I'll go.
Take the gap.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let me
Shot clock going
go.
off 5.
Let me go. Did Vaughn play linebacker a lot? With the Broncos, he did, right?
Yeah, he started.
On his- on his,
He's an outside line. He's a pass rusher.
Yeah, outside line. That's what I was telling Jose before the podcast started. There's a lot of people that play kind of
Because you could play like DN, because some of them play DN too, like
Yeah.
DN
It don't
and
matter,
also
bro. You just
outside
build a
linebacker.
team. You just build a team,
Mhm.
bro. It don't matter
I
what
was
you
gonna get a safety, but let me go with another guy like that. Man, let me get Von Miller up there, dog. Von Miller, put him down for me. Damn, I got
Got
them
it,
boys
dude.
switching. Got them boys scary out here,
You
dog.
got it, brethren.
Okay.
Man, I wish we were picking 11 actually, but it'd be too long for the
Dude, that was
Yeah,
I,
it would be.
I would love to do a whole deep. Bro, my defense would be goated, bro. I promise you. Like,
I think a lot of the defenses. would
Yeah,
be
I think we'd
scary,
be
though. Let's
fucking-
be realistic here. There's so many good players out there.
Let me get a linebacker that could do it all. Give me Luke Kuechly.
All the names. You, my defensive genius.
You,
Okay. Now it's your pick. It's your pick.
Jose.
Oh.
there's no other.
I'm giving.
I don't know who you're thinking of.
The heads up. Oh my god.
You don't know who he's thinking of? Because I'm taking him next. So good.
Oh
Oh
my god.
my
Are
god.
you
All right,
serious?
he's got 2 picks.
Huh?
So
You're taking
Ooh.
him next.
Luke
Thinking about
Kuechly,
it? He's still there?
and then let me for my other safety. I'm not gonna get a corner.
James, I'm gonna text you to make sure that I'm talking about the right person or the same person, I should say.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
get.
I started typing his name.
That's my other safety. I'm gonna have to keep. Since I got Troy Polamalu, he's more like to me. He's like more like a free. So I need another
No.
safety.
No?
Give me Sean Taylor.
It's not a bad one.
This motherfucker's the one.
That's not a bad one at all.
Oh, dude.
I thought he
You
was going to be a
yourself with that one.
yeah.
but I'm still confused as fuck with what you did earlier.
I don't know who y'all thinking of, but hey, go ahead.
It's your turn.
Now I'm trying to figure out who James is talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
yeah.
out. I'm figuring.
I saw him too.
Yeah. That's the GOAT, bro. Y'all just can't disrespect that man like that.
All right.
He plays for the Bears.
Okay, I'm gonna go with another one more corner. Actually, I'm gonna go DC before I go anywhere else. I can get a DC now, right?
Mhm.
Did anybody already get one? Did
No.
anybody get one already?
No.
No.
Give me Bill Belichick as my DC boy. Hey, put me in, coach.
That wasn't gonna be my first one.
That was going to be your first
You
one?
wild.
No,
You
it
wild
wasn't.
if it's
Nah.
not.
He's not mine.
You wild if it's not. You wild if it's not as your first one.
No.
It's
Okay.
crazy because they
7
do
Super
have him-
Bowls.
It's
They do
it's
have
not
him
it's not a
listed as top
mistake because
Yeah.
he is one of the best DCs
Yeah,
before even a head coach.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of great DCs.
There
that
really
have-
are.
It just
There is a
depends
lot.
what kind of defense are you implementing
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Now-
with the guys you pick.
The type
That's
of guys that
what's
I
going for
picked,
me.
the type of
Facts.
the type of guys I picked are gonna fit my scheme.
Excuse us, Alex.
Yeah,
You guys were
excuse
cheat-
us, Luke
You
Kuechly.
guys were shooting at me, but you guys don't know how bad Luke Kuechly was.
Luke
Oh,
Kuechly
I
was cold.
remember how
Yeah,
bad
I
he was.
remember.
I
He was balling to
remember.
play for him.
I'm just saying, there's a list of names I put ahead of him.
Yeah, but
But
the other guys can't cover running backs up the backfield like he did.
Wait,
just
what?
remember that was your last player. Let's just remember that. That was your last player that you can get. Next, all you can get now is DC. All right, go ahead, Trey.
I'm trying. Man,
Damn, man, fucking Jose, dog. He's both of my players, bro.
Hey, you
my God.
went ahead of me. You could have taken them. That's your fault.
True. That's true. That is very true.
Can't beat it back. My players. You sound like Art when he decided to pick Rudy Gobert instead of getting John Morant.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, I know who I'm getting at.
I think I'm gonna go Randy White.
Oh, you. All right, fine. Fuck you.
Okay.
He said, please.
Like if I needed you to steal that from me.
Oh, man.
There's between him and one other, but I'm going him.
Nice.
Smooth. Well, if everything works out, I'll take my guy. But I'm surprised you didn't go with the guy you listed. I thought that's who you were gonna go with.
No, I thought about it, but I kind of already have a LB sort. So
Okay.
Damn.
Come on, James.
Well, I mean, I gotta take him. He's right there. Can't take the safety that I want. So give me Mike Singletary.
Bears, go Bears, go.
Go Bears, go.
All right. Well, he is in a top 50. He ain't top legend yet. This man could be arguably one of the best ever. And James, you will appreciate it. Give me Micah Parsons. That's right. I said it. Fucking give me Micah Parsons. I don't give a fuck.
Say it again. And then say it again after that.
Man will.
that's like
He's gonna be cooking for a long time.
That boy's cold,
Yeah.
He's
dude.
gonna be cooking
That
for a
boy
long
is
time.
cold.
Yeah.
my squad is
Yeah.
nasty.
All right, and as for my DC, what do I
Don't
want
do it
more?
to me. Don't you just took 3 picks from me already. Like, just text me before you say it. Before we can be
I won't
cool.
even text it.
So I can be like, no, choose somebody.
You know what? No, because
So I
you're
can
right.
say
You're right.
no.
You don't want me to take him because I know how much he means to you. I know what you're saying.
I know who you finna take, bro.
I know you should take two.
He's an
Give
asshole.
me that man. Give me that man. Tom Landry.
God, bro.
I thought you were gonna say Tom Brady.
Tom
I was like,
Landry.
what the?
God. You say Micah? You took Ed? You took Ronnie? Shit.
He took everything from me.
They took everything.
Bro,
All
Tom
right,
Landry,
shit.
people forget.
I'm cool, man. Man, give me Dick LeBeau, man. Fuck it.
Good shit.
Dick LeBeau, man. Dick LeBeau. It was Tom or Dick, bro. Tom or Dick.
I'm gonna take Mr. Wade Phillips.
That's not bad.
My guy's
head coach of the Houston Roughnecks.
Hey, one of the greatest defensive coordinator in my.
Yeah, he was. He was.
in the
He is.
NFL,
Oh,
so-
for sure, bro.
Yeah.
That's why the fucking Roughnecks are undefeated and whooping ass right now. For sure.
I honestly thought you was gonna take somebody else straight. I didn't think you
Not
was
ignoring that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, me
surprised
too.
y'all haven't gone with the other name, but Marco's
Yeah.
got a player in that.
I'll
he
say
ain't going.
it after. I'll say it after if y'all
Yeah.
don't take him.
I think Alex will take it, but
The brother was. I know Alex will. Alex fucking he over there drooling at the mouth because ain't nobody saying.
Yeah, okay,
no,
go ahead.
you know what? No, he's gonna go with Steve Belichick. Steve Belichick will be mine. Go ahead, Marco.
So I'm kind of split on what I kind of wanted to do, but I need another person.
Oh, he already
Either
took
a corner or a safety. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go with someone from the Legion of Boom.
I like it. Is it?
Oh,
Bam.
wait, which one? Because there's plenty of options. That is.
I don't. Do you know who Bam Bam is?
Bam.
Yeah,
Bam.
I'm gonna. So I'm split on who I want to pick here.
Don't fuck it
There's
up.
only one. There's
No,
only one right.
everybody already has their team, so you could ask people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter. Like, yeah.
Like you're the only one that has a person set.
But arguably one of the best corners of the decade. I'm gonna go
He
with
said
Richard
decade. He
Sherman.
didn't say all time.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go. I was split between Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman. So whoever wants to pick us, my last pick.
I'd have gone Cam, bro. You're
Hey,
crazy.
whichever of them will put fear in their girls'
I'd have
eyes.
gone Cam.
I think Earl Thomas is a little bit more versatile at playing a little bit more positions, possibly. But Richard Sherman, bro, he was creative, and he brought something different to the league. People scared him, I think, for a longer amount of time. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Brady's face.
So I'm gonna go Richard Sherman.
You're crazy,
Other
bro.
corner.
I'd have gone Bam Bam Cam.
Yeah,
I thought you were going back to back.
Me too. I honestly thought you were gonna get Cam Chancellor.
Nah, it's okay.
Me,
I got people to cover there. It's fine.
Cam Chancellor was the scariest guy on that defense. I'm not gonna lie.
Now Cam Chancellor.
All the names are gonna pop up right now in the comments.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I mean,
I love the comments.
we all missed out on a lot of great players.
No, I ain't mad at that pick. I just thought you
like
going towards Cam.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw out
I'm
some
gonna get
names
shit on.
before I get my last pick. There's some names that we missed out on a lot of. Let's see. We missed out on Junior Seau.
Julius
I
Peppers.
was thinking about it so much.
Julius Peppers.
Jared Allen.
Julius Peppers. To me, I think Bob Sanders was a great linebacker with the Colts.
I had Urlacher on my list.
Brian Urlacher.
That's what I thought James was talking about.
DeMarcus Ware also.
Howie?
DeMarcus Ware.
Yep.
DeMarcus Ware. Yeah.
So for me, some of the linebackers that we missed, like
JJ Watt,
we didn't see them play, so it's understandable. Like that's what people got to realize. Like, some people are historians of the game where they just know players. Like Alex knows his positions, where people are supposed to be, ins and out, like the nuts and bolts and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. So when you talk about stuff like that, like I'm with them because I like, dude, we missed out on Jack Lambert. Nobody talked about Patrick Willis. We didn't talk about Rob Nishke. We didn't talk about Chuck Benedict.
None of y'all picked the gap. No one picked Michael Strahan.
Like Derek Brooks, like Will Lanier, Kevin Green. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, Trey picked up James Harrison, but we left Zach Thomas, Derek Thomas, Ted Hendricks. Like, dude, they're legendary players where if we would have said, fuck it, let's do 11, everybody would have had a loaded roster.
I want to hear Alex's last pick, though. I want to hear who we are.
So, as my
DC, said all these names.
So my DC, to me, coach the best defense to ever live was Buddy Ryan.
I knew
Buddy
it.
Ryan is
the
best. I think that family trio is the best family trio of defensive-minded people. So I picked Buddy Ryan, the father, the one that showed his boys how to
play. Coach.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about Rex's brother. We don't talk about him.
He's all right, but
no, we don't talk about him.
He was overshadowed or shadowed out by Rex, though.
Yeah, Rex was a way better DC.
Rex was
that's what I'm saying. His brother was still good, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you have that shadow to live under, bro, by your dad and like.
So this is how my defensive team stacks up. So I'm gonna have
kind of put him where you want him to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, I'm gonna have Lawrence Taylor on the right side. In the plug in the middle, I'm gonna have Warren Sapp to plug in my running game, and at linebacker, I'm gonna have Luke Kuechly. He could do both. He could cover. You could even play man up. He could cover the slot. He could cover the running back. So I like Luke Kuechly there. I didn't pick a corner because I have two safeties that could erase what the corners did. So on my left side, I'm gonna have Troy, and then on my right side, I'm gonna have Sean Taylor. So that's how my defense is gonna be schemed up as, coached by Buddy Ryan. So I think we'll do some damage.
Marco.
Alrighty. So for me, obviously, I'm putting Bill Belichick at linebacker. So overall, I got a couple of pass rushers. So probably would stick. So obviously, I gotta have Darrell Revis and Richard Sherman covering the back. Reggie Wright and probably Aaron Donald up front, and then Von Miller to plug up whatever is coming through. So yeah, that's probably how I would do it. I have like 3 pass rushers, so that's fine.
You definitely need to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So me, I'm gonna do Randy White on the 3 technique, the strong side, and his backup's gonna be Dion on the backside behind him. Then I'm gonna put Brian Dawkins as like a floater linebacker type, and then on the weak side, I'm gonna put Harrison in another 3 tech and Bailey behind him to cover all those routes and shit with a little bit of Wade Phillips magic. I figured Randy White and Deion Sanders combo on the strong side is pretty fucking nasty. So
yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I got Mean Joe, and Big Bruce. Me and Joe can play anywhere. It don't matter.
Yeah, Mean Joe was man.
He can play inside, outside. So with him and Bruce Smith, and y'all know Bruce Smith, he was a D.
Bruce.
With Mike in the middle to coach everything up, and I got both of the Woodsons at corner, strapping down, 6'2" plus, with Dick LeBeau, I could just probably run Tampa 2 and shut everything up. So, nothing too spectacular. Just a couple of winners on our team.
But a lot of people don't know Charles Woodson could play safety and corner.
Yep,
both of them could.
Rod was nasty.
Yeah,
they both played. That's what I'm saying.
Which is why I took the risk with Ronnie Lott, because he could do the same.
Rod was a scary motherfucker.
Bro.
They were both with great organizations. That's the previous.
I would say this: the Steelers organization is like, man,
we're gonna get some heat for not getting Chuck Noll.
Yeah, the steel.
We're gonna get some
curtain.
No, him. Chuck, it was my top 5 picks in order was Dick LeBeau. I was going Tom Landry because I was a Cowboy, but it was Tom Landry, it was Dick LeBeau, it was Belichick, Buddy Ryan, and then Chuck Noll. Top 5 defensive coordinators ever, not to be disputed. I don't care what nobody else says. That's just me. Them dudes was like, man. You watch that 30 for 30 on the Steelers, dude. It's like Chuck Noll was like, he was different. He was different.
That way. I mean, what did you say? I got Tom Landry's 4-3 defense. There's really not much more there. I got 3 linebackers. I have to move Ray to the outside. I'm gonna keep Buckus in the middle.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have both. I'll have Ray and Micah on the sides.
Dude, that is so fucking scary, bro.
Yeah,
like,
can you imagine?
I fucking die.
If you run a stretch, it's like no.
Oh, they know.
Nah, bro, you getting lit up.
That was
you getting lit up.
That was my thought process, because once he took Randy White, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, my defensive tackles will be mid to low, whatever. But there's no way.
Nah, if you're running a stretch, your tight end's getting lit up, and everyone getting lit up.
Dude, you better have George Kittle, Gronkowski,
Aaron Hernandez.
I hope you got Megatron or DK Metcalf out there blocking, because, dude, Ray Lewis is like, dog, come on, man.
In the mouth for sure.
That's
that guy was wild, dude. I'm so happy I got to see him play in his prime.
Oh, say who's your back end? Because you got Micah and Ray on the outside, and you got who on the? You said Dick, right? Middle. Who's your backside?
That's my linebackers. Yeah.
No, your babies.
No, he got Ronnie Lott. Shit.
I got Ronnie Lott, so I could always put him as a corner, but I'll keep him as a safety.
Yeah, Ronnie Lott, bro. You went over there.
Who's the other one?
You're so happy to make you pass Ray Lewis. You still
Ronnie Lott and Ed Reed.
You're still gonna die, bro. You're still gonna die.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna die regardless what you do.
Yeah.
I like
Big Bucket.
Bucket.
This is all you're doing.
That smells like 6 concussions in one game.
Coach, we're taking knees all game, bro. We're taking knees all game, baby.
You're like, come get
We're let's take a knee.
Bro, if y'all watch this draft on TikTok, let us know who won. Team Alex, Marco, Trey, James, myself.
There's some nasty teams. I ain't gonna lie. There's some nasty teams.
Depending on
Oh,
how people see them, though. I don't know how people are gonna
Well,
see
see,
them.
that's like Jose said. Y'all took my big guys, right? Like y'all took me, like me, Joe, Reggie, Warren. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go big name wise on the corner side and safety side because I can't do nothing else big right wise. So
honestly, I didn't know Joe Green was gonna go pretty high. I honestly thought, I thought he was gonna slip, but I'm glad you guys did. I'm glad you guys did y'all's homework because I was like, damn, I wonder if they even know like.
That's why I took the Ravens flock, bro.
I
That's why
low-key-
I took the
I was thinking like Jose. I was like, man, I was gonna text and say, let's just make it a whole pod and do all 11. Because
one day we should like the whole episode dedicated to just that. No other discussions. Just
and for sure, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know everybody from like the 80s and 90s. The big names like Reggie White, like everybody knows who that is.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite players growing up.
But that's why I say you gotta be. It's almost like you gotta be almost like a historian to know most of these guys and what they did and like what they meant. Because I mean, like,
someone out there's gonna be like, what about Sauce Gardner? What about Jalen Ramsey?
I was wondering about that.
Dude, it's like safeties. We left like Steve Atwater.
That's okay. So that's what I was getting to. Safeties wise, Steve Atwater, Darren Woodson, Rodney Harrison, now cornerbacks, Rodney Barber, Asante Samuel, Ty Law.
Yep.
There's some good fucking players that we did.
There's a lot of good players left. Like we didn't do like Ed Too Tall Jones. We didn't do Bob Lilly. We missed out. Like I'm just, bro.
There's two guys from that two playing right now as my DBs that are in this talks. Jalen Ramsey and PS2. Those are my two guys that are like decade or this decade. These guys are like, well, maybe not Jalen Ramsey now, but like
Jalen Ramsey.
I still think like anything can happen. Like I think Jalen Ramsey has done enough in his time to be listed as one of those guys. It's just kind of the way like the media is going to perceive him to be because I think he's one of those guys where he's played with some great defensive players as even. Like some other corners didn't have that much help. Like that's why I think when people talk about Richard Sherman, they don't like to give him his flowers because you think Richard Sherman played on one side of the field. He didn't travel. That's the first argument they always bring up about him. Like he never traveled with the best wide receiver on the field. He stayed on the left side. And then to play along Cam Chancellor, you had Brandon Brown, you had Earl Thomas,
but they made it work though. That's the crazy part. You know what I mean?
They had Bennett, they had Bobby Wagner, they had Bruce Irvin. Like, dude, that team
no bullshit. What does that actually say about the defense in a whole? Because right now, what the league is like is you put your number one corner on your number one receiver, and that's it. They stay on them the whole time.
Yeah.
That right there, that their defense was scary by everybody's means.
Yeah,
because they didn't. Don't worry about chasing them. We got somebody else good on the other side.
Yeah, but I mean that was and that's the argument you could make because Brandon Brown was no slouch, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He was like 6'4", like long ass arms.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you didn't have to worry about
Pete Carroll and them. They knew what they were doing, bro.
Yeah, 100%. That's why they were good.
They were so lengthy, bro. Like.
All right, Alex. So, what are we moving on to now, bro?
So I don't that took up a lot of time. I don't know if you guys would still want to do numbers don't lie.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We can do it.
I know some guys are gonna be like, man, you did this to me, so I could pick the guy that I don't like.
Let's do a different topic real quick and No, wait. How do you want to do it?
Hey, bro, let him host, bro.
No, because I was trying to see, like, do we want to put it up as a graph or something? That's why I was like, without the answers, like if you can send it to me without the answers.
I kind of wrote everything down.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then everyone's got something to write on.
I'm not gonna list all of them that I wrote down because there was a lot. So I'm gonna do like maybe 10.
It could be a quick game. I mean,
quick game.
Like 4 pages right there, B. Like,
dude, I see that too. I was like,
bro brought his essays.
I came prepared, bro. Okay,
just do them, Alex. Just do them all. We could probably stretch it all in.
All right. So the first player These two players are QBs. They were not
Hold
from
on,
the same
hold on,
year.
time out. For nobody, I've never played this game. So can you?
So it's kind of like who would you rather, but I'm listing their stats from a season, and it's a blindfolded test just by looking at the numbers. It's like
Did you pick
thing
player A or
scouting
B?
report,
Got you.
kind of like a scouting report.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to be
So,
blindfolded.
It's a blind stats. Ooh.
blind
What's his
stats.
name?
Here we go. Now this QB threw for 3,127 yards, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, ran for 1,206 yards, 7 TDs, and completion rate 66.3. Now, if you guys want to know the QBR, it's 113.3.
What's the passing
So
yards
that's
again?
QB. So and player B threw for 4,475 yards, 35 touchdowns, but 12 picks, QBR 106.8, completion rate 68.3, and ran for 5 TDs. I know I might probably have to go over it.
Yeah, go player one again.
I know who I want.
I know who I want.
Some of the yards.
I'm sorry, for which one?
Player one.
For
Passing yards.
Passing yards 3,127.
And then the
I know
player
who-
two
I know
have
who
any
player
rushing
two
yards?
You guys are Googling it.
No,
No, I
I'm
promise you I'm
typing.
not. I promise you.
literally
You can see
I
my
have a
notes.
journal.
I promise, like,
I'm
look.
typing these words you're saying, but
Okay.
I don't know who's the rushing yard. What was the rushing yards for player two?
They're right under, I think, 250 yards.
Okay, so under 200. So.
Marco, do you want to go and say your first one? I guess since it's in order.
I'm gonna go with player number 2.
Okay.
So we're just picking A and B, right?
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
guessing.
Which one do you like?
guessing.
So B.
That's all I was typing these. I was like, yeah, nephew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with player number 2 as well.
Número dos.
I think
Can
I
we
know
guess who it is?
Well, he'll reveal it to us, James.
I said 2.
2. I'll go 1. I'll go 1.
Okay. So, player 1 is Lamar Jackson.
I knew
I
it.
knew it.
I knew it.
knew it.
Player 2 is Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Now,
Go Shiesty! Let's go.
Lamar Jackson, that was 2019, and Joe Burrow's stats from that year was 2022.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
So
I'll take Joe
this
Burrow
last year's.
all day.
So this last year's.
Yeah, I'll take Burrow.
I'll take Joe Burrow all day.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe Shiesty.
Dude, I'm just saying, like 2019 Lamar. Oof.
He was.
MVP Lamar. MVP
take
Lamar.
But okay, so I'm glad you guys said that because, like, do you guys what are you guys looking for a QB? I know you guys say like the quarterback can't turn over the ball that much, but Joe Burrow had twice as more turnovers as Lamar that year.
He also had almost twice as
So
many
this is
touchdowns.
12 is still not bad though. 12 is still not bad.
I'm looking for a 3-to-1 ratio if possible.
my thing is
Yeah.
this. In my quarterback, like I want you to be able to lead. Like I don't like when I say lead, I mean by like when you saw like in those classic rivalry games, like when you had Peyton Manning versus Brady or Phillip Rivers versus Peyton Manning or Drew Brees versus Aaron Rodgers. Like when those guys went to the huddle, they commanded the huddle. If they wanted to hurry up and go, they hurry up. They knew what they saw already. They could read your defense. They knew who they wanted to get open, and they had that. Like my favorite 1-2, like it's not like of all time, but like when I saw them play, like Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison would kind of like look at each other, like, dude, that was like classic at the line. Like, hey, he's telling him what to do.
Gronk and
It was like, dude, it was like muscle memory. Them guys just knew where they were going. He put the ball like right where it was supposed to be. So that's what I look in the quarterback. Like, I love Lamar. I love his style of game. Like he's different. He's a generational talent. Like I don't think there's gonna be another
player's choice.
But no, I'm just saying like. I like a pocket passer, bro. I love pocket passers. Like Brett Favre was one of my favorite of all times. Like the way he could just sit in there and break people's fingers all day long. Like
I get what y'all saying, but from the argument from my standpoint, because I'm going with MVP Lamar.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
MVP
We're not picking all time. We're not doing all this. We're picking specific. That Lamar
year
was the best quarterback that year in a league that involved Aaron Rodgers, who would go on to back-to-back MVPs. Patrick Mahomes, who had just won the title, or actually, who was on his way to win the title that year, actually. Yeah. Tom Brady, who was still in the league and still young and fresh. And all these other guys, he outplayed everyone. He was the best leader of the team. He led that team to first place.
And he still lost to the Titans.
Now look, I'm glad you, because that's Joe Burrow's best season. And Lamar,
why are you laughing?
And Lamar won the MVP that year with those stats. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I take nothing away from him.
No,
I love it.
But
when it come down to the playoffs, bro, like that, it's just if he had better coaching, like if you get that's regular season performance, and you give that to an Andy Reid, you give that to a Sean Payton, a Bill Belichick, like a mastermind on the offensive end, they're going to win a Super Bowl, bro. Easy.
Okay, but that's what you're saying. Now we're talking about John Harbaugh with a Greg Roman predictable offense, which is what it was that year. Still is. Even as he dominated, well, that's why he's out, right? Yeah. And then they still did everything. Mike Vrabel is no joke as a defensive guy, but now he's a head coach. He's not a fucking joke. And who they have? Derrick Henry too.
Like if you put Mike Vrabel versus those head coaches I just named, like what is his record? Like he hasn't beat the Chiefs yet. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him have to coach against Bill Belichick. Like Bill Belichick knows him. Like
I think it all comes down to playing styles and also obviously the offensive side has like imagine Lamar with like a 49ers type offense. Like imagine that.
I'm sorry. He would kill. Wait. Did he say that Mike Vrabel has not beaten the Chiefs?
Has he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
that same year, that 2019 year, he beat the Chiefs. Yes,
yeah,
35-32. Very close game, but he did beat them.
He did beat us.
And I believe it was on some fluke shit, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, we don't call him fluke here. Oh wait, except for the Cowboys. You're right. Actually, you're right. Fluke doesn't count in the NFL.
But then we went to win the Super Bowl. But I mean, that's another story.
No hate on no hate on.
And they redeemed that loss to the Titans too.
For me personally,
number two. Let's go ahead and go with number two. Losing
Trey, you had your chance. Get the fuck out of here.
I was letting y'all talk.
Player A and his new one threw for 5,000 yards, 477 yards. 5,000, 5,477 yards, 55 touchdowns.
Oh, I know who this is.
I know that's the most obvious.
10 interceptions, completion rate of 66.2, QBR of 115. Player B threw for 5,197 yards, 50 touchdowns, 12 picks, 66 QBR, completion rate, and 113. Now, player A played one game fewer than player B.
I'm going A no matter what, anyways.
I know.
I'm going A. I already know.
Wait, what's Mark going to think, though? I want to know.
I'm going B.
I'm going A.
Wait, I kind of want to hear what was you said they played one game less.
A played one game less and threw 300 more yards and 5 more touchdowns and 2 interceptions less.
Now, player B is his best year. That was his. To me, that's his best year.
I'm still going A.
I'm going B.
Yeah, I'm going A. I'm going A, dog. Locking it in.
Who is it?
I'm not picking A. I'm not picking A because I saw what he did in the Super Bowl. I'm picking B.
Touche.
That year, I saw. I'm picking B. I know who it is. Mark.
Oh yeah.
Player A is Peyton Manning.
Yep.
Player B
2015
is Patrick Mahomes. That's Peyton Manning.
I knew it.
But it's crazy though because
2015?
that's Peyton Manning in his later years, bro.
Or
Yes.
13.
Yeah.
Is that when he died against the Seahawks?
Yeah.
That was his second year back after neck surgery.
But it's crazy though because this is crazy because a lot of people are already trying to say Patrick Mahomes is one of the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is. He's up there. But dude, a lot of people forget that Peyton Manning is the best quarterback in regular season. Regular season QB, give me Peyton Manning. Honestly, bro.
Lift it up higher so the haters can see.
Hey, what year was that for Mahomes, Alex?
Come on, man.
What year was that for Mahomes?
2018.
Hey,
That
take.
was MVP Mahomes.
Hey, hold up.
But see, at least MVP Mahomes lost to a tough, gritty overtime game against the Patriots. That 2013 Peyton Manning, I don't know what happened. It's called.
Hey, but
You're not wrong.
but
I don't either.
we were just talking about how the Seahawks defense was really good.
Oh, that was a fantastic guess. No,
So
I'm not taking that
come
away.
on.
Oh, this nigga's crazy, bro.
No, but at the same time, too, that was like just to go off topic. Calm down, Jackson. Like, here's the thing. That was the number one defense.
Nah, if I was Jackson, he'd be like this.
Be groping on fucking random women. That was the number one defense, but that was also the number one offense in Denver Broncos. They should have done more than 8 points.
We started off the game
I
bad.
want to talk shit to Marco so bad, but I can't. God damn.
It's so weird. Like, now thinking about it, like, it's 10 years ago, and me, James, and Trey were in the same room, and I didn't even know James was there.
That's kind of funny, actually.
And I was
And
probably
vice
the only
versa.
I was probably the only black guy there.
You probably couldn't see him. It was dark inside.
It was.
I
What
know
do you think?
Trey was hiding in the shadows, so nobody could see him. You can put the poster away now. Alex, he disappeared.
Where'd the host go?
Not with Jackson Mahomes.
Oh no!
That's-
Oh no! He hit the Glock. We're
Oh,
hitting
gosh.
technical difficulties right now.
It's
Wait,
all
so
right.
who picked? Who picked
does-
who?
does that mean-
Marco said A, right? I heard
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did pick A.
Him and Trey
And
was
then
A,
Trey
you and B.
was pick A no matter what, and then me, you, James picked B.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I'm 2-0, baby.
Yeah, that Peyton Manning year, that was wild, though.
It was ridiculous.
Bro, that
Bro.
shootout with the Cowboys.
Oh, my gosh,
Oh.
I
dude.
don't want to talk about that, bro.
Dude, I think that year, he had the highest, if I'm not wrong, that year in the red zone for him, I think was like the highest, like percentage inside the red zone ever.
Bro, but did you see their offense was ridiculous?
Bro, it was nuts.
Like,
I don't know what the fuck
Walker,
happened to them, but
You had Wes
Crazy.
Walker, Demarius Thomas. Who was our other receiver?
Decker.
Eric
Hey.
Decker. You had
Julius
Julius Thomas at tight end. I had
Mhm.
another tight end behind him. Who was I can't think of that. Then y'all had No Sean Moreno, right?
Mhm.
Hey, real quick, audible, because he just named 2 of the quarterbacks that fucking balled out those years. So we also had 2 of the baddest games ever. What's better in y'all's opinion, that Rams and Chiefs game in 2018 or that Cowboys Broncos game 2013?
that Rams and Chiefs game.
Dog, I gotta go Rams and Chiefs. That shit was beautiful. Dog.
Yeah, Rams and Chiefs were badass,
I don't
and
think-
they played in a historical stadium too. So it's that's
That
cool.
shit was
Yeah, that was at
dope,
the Rolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
Dude, that was so dope. Those uniforms too, like dog. That game was. Dog, that
Oh,
game
the
was
fucking
fire.
ketchup versus mustard.
Dude, I love those Rams unis, bro. Those Rams unis are so dope, bro. Like,
So-
You
you want to hear something
Todd
wild? dude?
Gurley went crazy.
what up, Trey?
bro.
What up?
No Sean Moreno cracked 1,000 that year. Eric Decker and Demarius Thomas both were over 1,200 yards.
Julius
Almost
Thomas was close, right?
And then Julius Thomas and Wes Welker were both over 750. They were both over 775 technically.
Damn.
And they only put up 8 points.
No,
God.
Who was y'all's running back?
No Sean Moreno.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
No.
That's right.
Hey,
No Sean Marino was
no,
nice.
Jose,
He was nice.
The first play of the
The first play was a
Super
fucking snap to the back of the end zone. I knew it was over.
Hello.
Hey, James is laughing too hard for someone that hasn't won a Super Bowl in like 30 years.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
care.
how that. I don't know how
care.
that cleared
I
Peyton's
do
fucking
not
forehead. I mean, I
care.
swear to God, it took some more hairline. out.
Hey,
Bro.
hey, Tony Romo, hey, to the trade.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care. We should have lost to the Packers?
2014. Yeah.
We should lose the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was our best team.
I'm gonna go ahead and do another one.
When Des
I'm
caught it, when Des caught it,
Yeah,
yeah, that was dude. Y'all's team was stacked that year, dude.
that offense was stupid, bro.
And Tony was going off. And Tony was going off that year too.
So we're gonna go ahead and do another one.
Yeah, let's do another one.
We're probably not gonna get to all of them, so I'm just gonna do like 3 more, so we get so we can start another segment. We're gonna go wide receiver. Now, this receiver had 1,809 yards receiving.
Jesus.
128 catches, 8 touchdowns.
I thought you were 128 touchdowns. I was like, fuck.
That's awesome.
This is player A. Player B, 1,964 receiving yards, 122 receptions, but 5 touchdowns. Player B played 1 game less, if that makes any difference. But this player B had almost 100 more yards receiving.
They almost cracked 2K without a fucking extra game. That's insane. That was tough.
This one's pretty tough, I think some of you guys will get it. Honestly,
I'll go A.
Technically, A is more productive in the end zone, obviously.
In the red zone, yeah, and that's so you know that fucking B, their team was fucking probably run heavy.
With
I don't know the answer, so I don't know. Maybe
I'm gonna go B.
I mean, run heavy at the end zone. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go B.
I'm gonna go A.
I'll go A.
I'm going A.
I'm going B.
All right.
Who you got, Jose?
I honestly don't know who.
I said A. I don't know. I think I know who player A is. Maybe
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson is player A.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And then B is like.
Take a guess who B is.
If you say Randy,
I was going to say Randy, but Randy had more TDs, I thought.
Antonio Brown?
No. Megatron.
Julio?
Megatron, yeah.
Oh,
Megatron. They did run it a lot in the end zone area, too.
Bro. I don't know, but I would have picked Megatron.
I
know his touchdowns are a little bit. I mean,
I can't take back what I said. Okay.
What years? Because I like to write them down so I can remember.
This one has to be the recent Jefferson one. This is the recent Jefferson.
Yeah, this is Megatron. I have to look back on that one. I didn't write. That was the only one I didn't write here.
I think that's 2012. Let me see. I'll look it up right now.
But you know what? You know what I hate when arguing, like, because I think other positions you can kind of argue and they'll make a little bit more sense. But when it comes to receivers, like
2012, yep. 2012.
Think of the production that these receivers had. So, like the Antonio Brown with Big Ben, like that little span that he went on for like 3 years where he was just killing the league. Like he got the ball down there every play, bro. Like
the amount of touches because Justin Jefferson don't have a big 2 next to him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Justin Jefferson, if he played next to somebody that was just like equally as talented, I'm not saying Adam Thielen is not, but he don't got the Adam Thielen that Stephon Diggs had.
No, if it was younger Adam Thielen, if we're talking,
that's what I'm saying. If he had it, his numbers would probably be even more crazier.
Like, they're saying he might go to Green Bay, but that's what we're talking for another day.
That was a pretty like good one. I like. Now we're gonna switch. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go to the NBA now.
Ooh.
Now these two guys are.
Fuck you, Alex. Right now.
Now these two guys are. This is their rookie year. Some would say that one player A's rookie year was probably the best one you've seen.
I swear to God, that this is Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett.
No.
It's not gonna be close.
Where did they end in the MVP votes?
Hold on. It's funny because I have it, but I'm not gonna give it to y'all. I'm not gonna do that one.
Okay,
I knew.
Damn, Trey, you ruined it. I wanted to see because I wasn't on that episode.
I wasn't gonna do it to y'all. No, that's messed up.
Nah, still do it.
Liar, you petty ass.
He's gonna take
all right,
Tim
guys.
this year, and Kevin's gonna.
All right,
split.
rookie. Go.
So player A, his rookie year, 20.9 points, 5.9 assists, 5.5 rebounds, shooting just a little over 41%. Player B, 21.3%, 4.5 assists, 10 rebounds,
Jesus.
shooting 47, just a little under 40. Just over 47% from the field. I got the turnover ratio too, if you guys want to know, but
Yeah.
it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
So turnover ratio is player A has 3.5 and 3.2 for the second one.
B.
Give me B. Give me B. That's LeBron, right?
He's shooting 47%. I want
He got 10 boards.
He's got 10 boards plus 47%.
That's LeBron.
Yeah, that's stupid. He doesn't assist as much, but
That's LeBron's rookie year.
Okay, go ahead and guess.
Wait, hold on. Well, everyone's got a vote, so
I'm
Trey,
going
and Marco went B as well. James,
I'm going B.
B.
I'll be the difference maker. I'll go A.
Okay.
I'll be for the all around for the points. The points makes up for the assist parts.
Okay. Now, player A is LeBron James.
Oh,
what year?
yeah.
What year?
His rookie year.
2003, 2004.
Damn. I would think that his first year he had more boards with that Cleveland team, but
No, he was not
No,
born.
they had big guys. Now, take a guess who player B is.
not really. But
Melo.
what?
No.
No,
No.
player B,
No.
someone
Are you slapping me this one in the face? Are you talking about him? I swear.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Hold up. Let me guess
on, I wanna
player
get-
B.
Fuck, I don't even know.
Joker.
No.
10 boards.
Gotta be big.
How many points?
21.3.
21.
He honestly he just scored 1 point more than him, but LeBron had 1 assist more than
That's
him.
what I'm saying. I'm thinking B anyways, but
It's not Melo.
No.
No, he said it's not Melo.
Melo would have been higher on the points.
Ooh,
21.
Luca.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Larry Bird.
Oh,
Oh, what year was he drafted?
Hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that.
That's crazy because like they
no,
both
10 boards is his rookie year. Shit.
me neither. Whenever I saw it, I was like,
When you're playing against short ass people, it's not that hard.
If you think about, it, when he was drafted, any of the bigs weren't
That's true.
as athletic as he was.
Yeah, Bird was mobile when he was young, man. Like he used to. Like that's why when people be comparing like KD and Bron and be like, man, he would have killed.
I will happily take Bron.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No question.
I'm taking Bron all day. But I'm just saying, Larry Bird wasn't no slouch, bro.
No,
For sure. But for
I'll take
me,
Larry.
when you said that there was more on the assists and already more points, I was like, that makes up for the assists. So I'm happily on the well-rounded part.
So that was a good one. So I'm go ahead and do another one in the NBA. Player A, 22 points, 6.9 assists, 3 boards, but shooting 50% from the field.
Jesus.
20 and 6 or 50% from the field?
Wait, is this a rookie year or just any time?
Any year.
It's his best year, one of his best years.
Okay.
20 and 6.
Honestly, he was just
20
shy
and 7,
under
really.
7 assists, shooting 50.
That's
This
okay.
player,
Okay.
now player B, shooting scored 16.9, shooting right under 17 points. I mean, right under 17. 9.8 assists.
Damn.
I know what that is.
6.4 rebounds, shooting only 41 from the field. Still pretty good.
So
Depending
first,
on
so player A, I think I'm not choosing yet, but I think player A maybe is Chris Paul, and player B is Steve Nash.
B sounds more like Paul.
Yeah, B sounds more like
9
Paul.
assists? You're telling me that Steve Nash would have had that averaged? I think he averaged like
I'm going
a couple
A.
of seasons.
I'm going A.
I'm going B.
Nah, I'm going B. I'm going B.
Assists, that passer, bro.
Give me that all day.
It's,
All right, we are ready.
he is shooting just under. Player B shooting a little bit less efficient than player A.
Yeah, but those
I'm
passes,
gonna go ahead. Yeah, he was a good passer. I'm gonna go ahead and give you player A first. It's gonna surprise you that you guys didn't pick him. His name's Tony Parker. His one of his best years.
I'm not shocked.
Dang. Okay. Nice.
When he said 3 rebounds, I was like, oh, it's a fucking French midget.
Now, you guys want to take a guess on player B? He plays the same position as him.
Steve Nash.
You all really think so?
You get boards like that though.
I could say Chris Paul.
What were the boards? I didn't even hear.
6.4.
6.4 boards. Oh, then it might be
James. Who is this guy? I think I know. You have to know this guy
because he's black.
Because black.
No, because James in the past has hyped this man up before in one of the episodes. This is why I did this one. And
I'm not mad at
Marco,
I feel like I was
Jason Kidd.
Tony Parker was ahead of this guy, and you're
Jason Kidd, yeah.
Yes, sir. J Kidd.
Dang. I'll take J Kidd all day, baby.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at picking J Kidd.
It's
for what J Kidd was.
I'm mad at the shit. I should have took it. I love Tony Parker with my whole heart.
Did we trade?
Nah, TP. Hey, what year was that TP? That was probably what? Like probably.
I think it was his 07 year. Whenever
07, yeah. I was gonna say that was 07 year.
7, yes.
That was one of his best years.
Fire.
His 07 year was fire.
Well, that's when he took over, and then we stopped going to the fucking finals.
Okay, this is the last one. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Let's do this one then. All right, this player A scored 19.5 points, 4.8 boards, 3.6 assists, but shot 45% from the field. Player B, 22 points, 0.6, 2.5 boards, 5.3 assists, shooting 43 from the field. These two players both played just the same amount of minutes, so they pretty equal. These are the two best years that they had in their career.
Those boards are ugly, but they make up for with the
same position.
I'll go B.
I'm assuming.
B.
Yes, same position.
I'll go B.
Yeah, I would go for the points. Well. I'll go B.
James?
I'm going to go B.
All right, guys. I know I told you I wasn't going to do to give you guys a Tim Duncan one.
Wait, did you say this is rookie Tim Duncan versus rookie KG?
No.
Oh.
This is Lou Williams versus Manu, the best years they ever had.
And who did we say?
Yeah, I'm jumping to A then.
Who was A?
A is Manu. B is Lou.
But Manu that year was shooting better than better percentage. So
see, I mean, what KG and Tim Duncan were we gonna do? Let's hear that one. Just read it
or their best years.
They're one of their best. KG's best year versus Tim Duncan's best year.
And
so 03 Duncan versus 08 KG?
No, it's not. Actually, I think Tim Duncan's best year was 01 to 02. That was one of his best years in stats wise.
We're talking about stats. Okay, stats wise maybe, but 03 was whoa.
So
yeah, no one can stop him.
KG's stats was 24.2 points, 5 assists, 13 rebounds, 2.2 blocks, shooting just right under 50% with 49.9. Timmy's was 25.5 points, 3.7 assists, 12.9 boards. He beats them in blocks by 2.5, so it's same amount basically. But Timmy D shot 50% from the field.
Shit.
Yeah, give me
So
Timmy
I'm
all
still
day,
taking,
baby.
still taking Timmy.
Give me
Are you
Timmy
taking
all
on that
day.
one, Alex?
Honestly, I think
Mm, mm.
the well-rounded stat is KG. The only thing that Timmy did was
Still
shoot
didn't put a profile
50%,
pic.
shoot 50%, and it's just right under 50 kgs, 49.9. But I wasn't gonna do that one.
Oh, you
Gonna do that
were.
one.
Wait, so
I
you're gonna
was.
still? So you would still pick KG?
Yeah, he's stubborn like that.
Yes.
He's going to. That's his favorite
You're
player.
blasphemous.
That's his favorite player. Like
That's not-
that's
That's
that
his, oh, that's your favorite player of all time?
favorite point power forward. Sorry,
He's my
favorite
he's,
power forward?
he was good, man. I like him.
no one
I'm
say
not.
he wasn't good.
Bro,
I think that's where you got confused. He's not hurt. I mean, he's not bad. No one ever said he was bad. I just think, and I agree with James. He's the fourth on the list, and he won't. And Giannis is going to pass him eventually.
how many chips is Carter? He has one.
Mhm.
One? Yeah. Well, again,
Remember, he has one because anything is possible.
and I and I won't argue chips against Alex on this one because he was on a shitty Wolves team. Like,
Yeah.
you look at the whole roster all those years, you're gonna understand like why he hated the owner for so long. Like that is
What's
on
his
the owner.
fault?
How's it his fault? He got drafted.
Hey, he didn't have to do
How long is a
loyal.
rookie? He didn't have to keep going and be with them.
Yeah, well,
So
that's what
we
it,
messed
at
up.
the time. That's
I
a loyalty thing at the time too.
Yeah, true.
I didn't go. Here's the
His
ones that
fault
I
for being
missed.
loyal. He should have been KD and gone
I
somewhere else.
didn't do Peyton Manning's 04 versus Aaron Rodgers,
Shit.
and I didn't do Rodgers MVP year versus Tom Brady's.
I was waiting for I
2017.
was waiting for a Rodgers one. Wait, out of Rodgers 4 MVPs, which year?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, it
14.
was so unfun to do the Manu Lou Will one. I won't put that on TikTok.
Yeah, don't put that one,
real
bro.
quick,
Because
kind of off topic, but somewhat on topic. Have y'all seen the new mod for the NBA 2K23 for John Morant?
Oh yeah.
No,
I
explain
can't
to me.
see it. Hold up.
Oh
Now-
my god!
Now that
I'm trying to get it to not be blurry anymore.
I'm glad you brought that up because now we're going on to a different topic.
Damn it! Why is it so blurry? No,
We'll bring up the John Morant topic right now.
you can't even. I'll send it to y'all because
So-
I can't see the gun.
Who wants to sound off first on this whole deal?
You went to Crestwood fucking high school, you dumb fuck. What the hell are you doing? You have two loving parents. You got a good family. Why are you acting like a fucking gangster from the hood? You have no idea what the fuck hood life is like. You need to shut the fuck up.
I'm more
sit
hood than
down.
him.
Oh my god!
Well, he's from the desert. Yeah, so that's
So man, I honestly I kind of feel bad, but then I'm like, bro, you're an adult already.
I don't feel bad. Hell no. Don't feel bad. He's a responsible adult, man. Like, you're supposed to be a responsible adult at that point. Like, I get you're about to make $200 million. About to make that much. You're about to live the fucking good life for your family for the rest of your life. And for whatever reason, you're beating up a kid in a pickup game and then brandishing your gun because he's fucking teasing you or whatever the fuck it was. Then you fucking go and threaten a security guard at a mall. The dude gets minimum wage or whatever the fuck, and you're threatening him. It's like I'll catch you when you're done when you're shipped. Then you're pointing fucking lasers at your fucking opponents, the Pacers, or you or your boys, whatever it was, and then you're showing off on IG Live, bro. You have everything in your hands. Like Nike dumped Kyrie, gave you the wheel for the vehicle for the Nike vehicle, and you're fucking throwing that shit away. Fucking, you're the face of power. You're gonna be the face of the NBA, or you're supposed to, and you're throwing all that away to be hood like when you're not even like that. Come on, man. You're better. You're better than that.
I think honestly, TikTok boy is more hood than John Morant. And it's crazy because Like you saw what they gave Gilbert Arenas, right? A long time ago now, when he brought the gun around
Mm-hmm.
the facility, and I mean, different. To me, it's a lot different because where the Memphis Grizzlies are right now, and how social media is now, that um that I think, man, they have to give him a big time suspension, and he might miss the playoffs, bro. It is crazy.
Well, especially because they said now they know he had it on the plane,
Yeah,
which is
And
an
now,
extreme
and the
violation.
Colorado PD is gonna fucking investigate, so he might
So yeah, of
get
course they're gonna
penalized.
give him more than that. I would hope. If they don't do nothing about this, that's ridiculous.
James, your thoughts?
Man.
Don't give him a pass, James. You know he's better than that, man. You know he's better. Don't give him a
I
pass,
don't.
bro.
It's not that I even want to give him a pass. It's to echo almost like everything you said. Um, it's one of those things of just us as minorities. You come from a lifestyle where you're either privileged or privy to have two parents that'll take care of you, and put you in a place of, like, I want you to be better than what I was. I want you to have what I didn't have. So you get a chance and you go and you knock down all these walls. Like, and for everything that Ja's dad put in place for him, you know what I'm saying? Like the countless hours of practice and taking kids of, taking kids of poverty to give them training that they wouldn't get nowhere else to help these guys kind of get their skill gaps like caught up and put these guys in a position to win. It's like one of those things where you just look at Ja like, dude, what are you doing? You went to a no-name school that you put on the map and you kind of made a name for, and you took yourself from not even being drafted in the first round to becoming this projected top overall pick, battling it out with Zion. You know what I'm saying? And the question marks was there. Like the question mark was there: is he big enough? Can he lead a franchise? Can he do this, that, and the third? And to shadow all those barriers and break down all those walls, to you, like you said, being the face of a franchise, to you can possibly be the face of the NBA, to you getting a shoe deal, which everybody doesn't get a Nike shoe deal. Some people are just Nike partners. You know what I'm saying? You have your name on a shoe, and you feel like for some God forbidden reason that you got to be out here and prove that you're NBA young boy, that you're 21 Savage, that you one of these, like, I don't know what it is between rappers want to be athletes and athletes want to be rappers. I don't know what the fuck is going on with people. Like, why is this even a thing? But you're sitting here waving the gun, like in a society where you can't even, dude, if he was to pick his ass, somebody is recording him. Like, you can't do nothing. Shannon Sharp literally walked through the airport and a dude just, like, and he's like, dude, what are you doing?
It's more embarrassing because he did it to himself. It's his own IG live.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But it's like, but why? Like, my thing is why? Like, what? Yeah. And then you got people like Paul Pierce, Steven Jackson, like niggas are trying to justify this shit. It's not to be justified.
Jalen Rose,
yes, you're black. You gotta protect yourself. You're a black man in African America. Like America, period. Like, you gotta protect yourself, but at the end of the day, I'm not putting myself in a situation. If y'all are my guys, look, just put it like this: if I'm the athlete, right? I'm the athlete, dude. I'm bringing in all the money. I grew up with all of y'all, right? I grew up with all y'all. One of y'all are carrying the gun for me. One of y'all finna be the shooter. One of y'all are gonna. I'm not. Y'all should be smart enough to be like, dog, I'm not putting you in that situation. Give me the gun. Like, I'll carry it. Like, I'll go to the hotel over here if we need it when we go out. But it's on me. Like, it won't even be registered in my name just because I'm not going to put, like, you don't put the breadwinner in a situation.
And that's the funniest part, too, is if you, in theory, if you think about it, let's be realistic. You said athletes to rappers to athletes. In reality, a rapper like Lil Wayne is not going to carry his drugs on him. He's not going to carry his guns on him. He's not going to carry none of that. One of his guys is going to do that for him, so they get locked up first. And that's the funniest part about it.
You don't.
So, like, you're like a fake gangster in that aspect because you're doing your own shit.
Dude, you're the breadwinner. Like, it's almost like, dude, it's laughable. That's why I even got mad. Like, when, like, and I hate to bring this up, bro, but like, Henry Ruggs, bro, why are you driving?
Yep.
Why? If you are a first round draft pick, you got guaranteed millions.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Waiting for you.
You should not be driving. You should
Yep.
have, dude, my brother, my cousin, one of my homeboys, my best man, somebody's driving for me. Like, dude.
Uber is $30.
Dog, like,
Hey,
I don't
30
care.
bucks, 50
I'm in
bucks.
Vegas.
I'm sure he could afford it. It's crazy.
But it's
Somebody on Twitter
one of those
goes,
people you don't, like, dude.
I think too. I agree with what everybody's saying. Like completely. I think too. It's like you're also like a important staple. Obviously, like especially like you were saying, Alex, about social media and stuff, and being a obviously like the image or part of the image of the NBA too.
Mhm.
What are you showing also to the kids that are watching you that maybe are looking up to you that maybe want to be on a shoe one day or want to be the top point guard for the league or like whatever the case may be, right? The aspirations of being a professional athlete comes with a certain responsibility of knowing the way you act and acting responsibly and because your image is going to be portrayed everywhere. And that
Dude,
comes with making
everywhere.
that comes with making millions of dollars as an athlete. Just getting away from like, oh, wanna be hood, whatever the case may be. Like I think people want to like which it is that I think he has shown over the course of a year like his shit talking. I feel like he's like feeling like he has to prove himself to
Yep.
other people in the league.
I
And
don't
like,
get it,
Ja,
bro.
just be you, dog. Like, just be
who?
you. Like, just be
who?
you.
Man,
And I
like,
think, no, for real. And I think overall, I think this just comes down to him honestly being insecure of who he's being. The pressure is getting to him, and he's just not really thinking.
that's why
So
I agree with everything that Jalen Rose said, man. Like, it's a no one knows what's going on behind closed doors. Like, but that's why I think though, like I always said this when and this is like way left field, but like I always said this like when I had went off to college, bro, like you deal with a certain level of scrutiny that you get when you go and like yeah, everybody gets a scholarship, right? Yeah, you're cool. Everybody got a scholarship. But some people's is guaranteed more than others. Some people get more stuff. Like some people tuitions are paid, some people's are not. Some people gets room and board, some people gotta live off campus. Like it's a difference in, you know what I'm saying, when you gotta battle it out and guys think they're better than you because of what they have. So you gotta feel like you gotta go out there and you gotta prove yourself. Like, Ja, you have nothing to prove, bro. Like your game speaks loudly.
Yeah.
Like you
There's
already
literally nothing else
it.
you have to do.
look, and to be
bro.
honest, ask me who I'm gonna remember more, Steven Jackson or someone like LeBron James. Or maybe that's not a correct like a comparison, but what I'm trying to say is like, nah, like yeah, you're right. But what I'm trying to say is like,
No, you're right. I get what you're saying
People-
though. I get what you're saying though.
like who's gonna?
Here, I got one. For my kids' heroes, right? For the future and all that stuff. Who's my kid gonna remember more?
Me.
Is gonna remember? Well, maybe. Is my kid gonna remember more Ja and the way he keeps going, or is my kid gonna remember Steph?
Yeah.
Who's my kid's hero? Because at the end of the day, you made a good point. Like this guy's influencing for good for young kids, for people who have aspirations to be in basketball in the future, and what they want to do.
And I think and the saddest part. Let me tell you what the saddest part is. Memphis, the city of Memphis. Think about how many people are stuck there. You know, their crime rate has only gone up exponentially over the course of the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things like you are a big influence on that community, like a huge like people like what else does Memphis have?
Well, see, that's another thing that frustrates me too. Is I just saw on Twitter right now that they were saying what the media won't show you, and it's him signing a pair of shoes for a little girl and so on, and that's awesome. But you're not going to remember that shit because of what he did.
Yeah, it's overshadowed.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. And we'll go and we'll get.
Hold on, I do want to say one more thing on
go
Twitter.
ahead.
You're done. Oh, it was just funny. Somebody said I'm gonna have to start calling him Ja Warrant. I thought it was pretty funny.
You're stupid.
I thought it was
what I was gonna say was, look,
Wait for the serious moment, Trey.
for real.
Come
Well,
on.
it's like Marco was last week in the text messages. We're all talking about Aaron Hernandez. Like, yeah, he got fucking shit chat. That shit.
You kill everybody.
Oh,
I'm
That boy,
surprised Tom Brady didn't get
Aaron-
knocked out.
that boy was going off. He got more. He got more kills than touchdowns. That boy. Wow.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
What I was gonna say was like, think about it, man. Like it takes just one negative thing to just ruin your life, especially in the world of social
a
media.
different N word, my guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god!
I wonder what. Aaron.
And I was like,
Well,
And I wonder what Aaron Hernandez's Call of Duty stats were. Real
James,
quick,
you
man.
heard that? James.
Stop.
This man.
Trey said Jose pulled the wrong.
For those watching, he is the youngest in the group. For those watching,
Bro,
he is the youngest.
That's what he did because he said negative, but he said Nick, and I was like,
Y'all gonna get me kicked out
Did
from
y'all watch the
the
pod? Did y'all watch the pod?
James.
Y'all need Jesus in your life.
James is like,
And-
hey,
and
get the
also-
boys, get the Glocks, let's go.
And on serious note, I mean,
I would have gave a
because
pass.
of that-
I give a
Wait
pass.
up. Alex.
Morant needs to freaking grow up, man. He needs to realize what he has in front of him. I mean, Shannon Sharp is right, man. He needs to surround himself with the right people. I mean, bro, you're to me, you're kind of old already. You know, going to clubs like that, especially if you have money like that, people are gonna come after you and they're gonna try to throw something shade at you. At this generation now, everybody owns a freaking phone, bro. If you spill a drink on somebody, they could say something negative.
Well, that's
I know
what I'm saying.
They
Like,
shoot you.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro. It just takes one little glimpse of negativity to
Yes.
ruin your whole thing. Look at Kyrie.
Everything, bro.
Look at Kyrie. A fantastic athlete, fantastic person as a human when he like taking care of charities and all this stuff. And all we're gonna remember about him is that, oh well, he said
He's
some
the
anti
Kanye of the NBA.
Semitic stuff, or he did
crazy,
in the
bro.
league for Black Lives Matter stuff or his own personal mental health.
Well-
Everyone's gonna test it out negative, and that's all it's gonna be. And that's sad, dude. That's not what we should remember. Like I'm gonna try to do my best to remember Kyrie in a good light, what he did, what he was good for. But like, unfortunately, that the problem is with most of the world is like, oh, well, he's a quitter. He's a Nazi. He's all this
It's
other
also
stuff.
still in the back of your head as a fan that still remembers the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like my end all be all with Ja, man, is like I'm not finna like attack him like people are just attacking him just because, and it's so easy to jump on the bandwagon and attack him. Like I think y'all said everything that there is to be said, but it's just what hurts me is like I think Marco hit the nail on the head, bro. Like you're in Memphis, it's a poverty city. It's not a lot of good things that come out of Memphis. It's like I mean, it's just not like they deal with a crime rate that's crazy. Like every day, like one of their biggest supporters of their city, and Young Dolph the rapper, was set up by a grocery store that he went to every day for like 10, 15 years. Like, how does that look? Like, and the man gave back to kids in poverty homes and stuff like that, and he got set up in his own hometown. That's why people always tell you, like, yeah, it's good to go back, but sometimes you don't need to go back because of who you are. It's a crab in a bucket mentality. People are going to try to like, because you got it and you're not giving it, and they don't feel like you're giving it in the way that you should. They want to take it from you, or they want to set you up to make you lose what you have. So my thing for Ja Morant is just to keep doing what you do, man. Keep playing ball, because like you said, the future is in y'all's hands. It's no longer in LeBron's. It's no longer in Kevin Durant's. It's no longer in, the likes of some of those guys that came before him. It's like the future is now in Trae Young, Jason Tatum, like these younger guys, like they carry the spotlight. The kids want to be like them. Ain't nobody trying to Curry had his run for a great minute. Kids was loving him. They wanted his shoes. Now everybody's on the Ja Morant wave. Zion, like Jason Tatum, like these kids are examples. So they can't be out here just willy-nilly just doing crazy stuff like that. And I mean, just IG Live, bro, like.
Yeah. And one last thing. We'll move on after this because I know Alex has other things he wants to discuss. As us guys here all in by San Antonio or near San Antonio, we just had Uvalde. Dead ass, we just had Uvalde not that long ago. Like it's not, I'm not saying like we're a touchy subject, we can't have guns or anything like that. We're a fucking red state. We're fucking carrying guns. We have guns to protect our families. That's what it's for.
Y'all got a gun right here.
Yep.
So we don't show off our guns to each other. We don't fucking pretend like we're something we're not. We do it for our protection, for our family's protection, our kids, or ourselves, whoever you're looking out for.
Yeah.
John Morant, you're 23. You're about to be a multimillionaire, and you're going to be living good life for you, your daughter, for everyone else in your future, for your parents, and all that stuff. Yep. Do what James said, man. Continue playing ball. Continue taking care of your community. Don't be, because these days, man, guns ain't something to love. So guns aren't something by fucking showing off or anything like that.
It's not a toy.
It's not. Yeah,
it's not a toy.
It's not a toy. It's not a way of life. It's not.
That's the biggest thing. It is not a.
Or it's not a way of life for him. For some people, it's a way of life.
If you're in the trenches,
yes.
But if you have the opportunity like he does,
yes,
where you don't have to live that life, where you can get out of there.
That's why I will repeat what I said. It is not a toy.
I'm gonna close it. I seen both sides of those lifestyles. One in my early life, and not to my later life, bro. I know I love my city, but I never want to go back to that. Never. Nor do I want my son to ever grow up in that. That life is hard, bro. Seeing a bunch of stuff like that, it is tough, and I don't want my son to be around that type of stuff. I know what James said. There's people that do need it, that do need that type of stuff, that lifestyle. They need that gun, but bro, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I'm going to close it off because this
those they can't escape, unfortunately.
Yeah, those you can't escape. It's crazy. So another touchy subject, bro. We'll go to the Jalen Carter deal. There was an incident that happened maybe 2 weeks right after the national championship. Two young lives were lost. I remember when it happened. We were talking about it on the thread too. I mean, I thought that guy was going to be a potential first rounder, second rounder pick.
And for those listening, watching, he's talking about Devin Wilcock.
So it is crazy story that's happening. Jalen Carter I wanted him as a pick for the Bears. I was high on him. Now that's been coming out, I don't know why they should have came out before anything got out of hand. I'm gonna go ahead and let one of you guys discuss what do you guys feel about this?
Real quick, Marco, go ahead and close it out for yourself because you're about to bounce out.
Actually, I gotta
yeah, for sure. It's almost like under the same lines of kind of what's been happening, I guess, overall. I mean, look, he made a mistake. He thankfully went back. He owned up to it. But there are decisions in your life, I feel especially at that young age, that once you make it, there's no turning back. It's just a little bit of the people, I guess, you have around you makes a big deal and makes the biggest difference in your life, and especially if you know you're gonna go pro, right? Like him, there was a pretty good idea that he was gonna go pro, from the early start of his career coming out of high school. So it's sad to see, but it's just people making bad decisions, bro, and hopefully this can be an example for people in the future that that maybe are trying to get into the same things or are looking at what not to do, and colleges are going to be able to preach on this to their players down the line. That's why it's important to have coaches like Deion Sanders in college ball. Because Deion always says, I don't give a fuck if I win or lose. But you know what I give a fuck about? The people that have come out of my building and how they're going to be when they get out of here. I'm going to set these players up for success, to make good decisions, to make their money, to get out of where they're from, right? And hopefully this is going to be something, even the John Morant issue, even this happening now, they use this as that learning subject for players trying to make it out and not to make the same bad decisions. So with that, guys, I gotta head out. Appreciate y'all. It was cool talking to you.
All right, night, guys.
So later, guys.
Good pod, Alex.
Appreciate it, man.
I'll say this before James goes. Look, dude, you're on your way, Jalen Carter, to be one of the probably best young prospects in the NFL. You have an addiction with speeding, and apparently it's a recurrent issue with this whole racing or speeding kind of shit. I know you feel like you have to do what Dominic Toretto did and live fucking your life in that 10-second fucking shit, right? But here's the thing. That shit ain't worth it. That shit is not worth your career, your life, or anyone else's life, bro. Like you racing your teammate and the staff member and then not being the reason why they died, but fucking being part of it. I mean, that's just like, my God, you have so much to live for. They had so much to live for. And it's not worth it. Like, and it's crazy, right? Especially with these young guys coming into the NFL and they're doing this kind of stuff. Like we just discussed it. Henry Ruggs, bro. Henry Ruggs, like, was speeding.
Two things that you should never play with, bro. Guns and cars. Like the two main things, bro, you should never play with in life. Man, it is crazy, bro.
For me, like, I get it because I know Alex wants this guy to be drafted by the Bears. He's going to go very high as a defensive player in this year's draft if, no legal situations continue. But, dude, reality check. You lost a friend. You lost friends because of this shit. And those parents, those family, those friends, lives change forever. And I get it. That same thing goes for you. Same thing goes for you because that was your people. But dude, like, it's no, like we have to be better. And I get it. He was like in his PR statement, and I know I'll get acquitted for this and all that. That's not what you need to say. That is not what you need to say in your statement, bro.
That should be the last thing you should be worried about.
I don't give a fuck about getting acquitted. Like, I'm sorry. I'm part of the reason my friends are dead.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'll say this because y'all don't know. I don't know if Alex knows. I know James, you don't. Dude, my brother is dead because of fucking drinking and driving. He's gone because he was under the influence. He and his buddy. And just like Wilcox, my brother was ejected from the vehicle. It's sad, bro. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do that. Now, obviously, like, you don't, like we said, you don't play with that stuff. Don't ever play with that stuff, man. Especially with you having a bright future. My brother didn't make it to 21. He didn't make it to 21. Like, dude, like, you got a bright future. Live your life, man. Live a good life. Live with your family, your friends, and all that stuff. You'll be blessed with so many good things. But damn, man, don't play with that shit.
Yeah, my thing. I just, like, the situation is sad, and I think Marco alluded to it when he spoke of, like, that's why you got to have good coaches, and I think that's what people don't realize. Like, a coach is not just I teach this sport. No, I am second to your father.
Father figure.
To your uncles and your brothers, you know what I'm saying? You got someone that loves on you. You got someone that begins to know your personality. They know what triggers you. They know what gets you going. They speak life into you. They're mentors. They're father figures. They're best friends. They're lifelong friends. You know what I mean? So when you have those people in place, and that's why it's good to have the right circle around you.
Yeah.
Not just, leeches, man, because when you consider, like, when you decide to move on or you cut the hand, are those people still there for the right reasons, to, like, speak life into you? Like, that incident right there will change his life forever. He's going to need therapy for the rest of his life. Even if he does go to the NFL, it's not going to taste the same. Why? Because on my way here, I did something that cost me a relationship and relationships. Now you just took from someone a daughter. You just took from someone a son. You took a sister. You took a brother. You took a cousin. Like, that's irreplaceable, bro. Like, I don't care what you go to the league and make, and you go back and give to these families. The dollar amount does not bring back their loved one. It's done. Finished, written, it's over. You can't fix that. So the only thing, like, I mean, and it sucks, bro, because it's like every year there's something that goes wrong that I feel like these kids do not see. And they see it. They just don't see it. Like, and it sounds crazy saying it, but that's realistically what happens. Like, there's no way in hell Henry Ruggs made that mistake and Jalen Carter didn't see it. No way. It's no way.
Mm-hmm.
You're an athlete, so I know you had to see what he did. And then for you to still go and make the same mistake. It's just, I mean, it's just.
And I don't care. And it goes the same thing for Wilcox. Like, I don't care if he's the one that led the influence for it all. Like, you need to know when to put the stop to it.
Yep.
Like, you need to be that good friend. Like this is another personal detail, and doesn't like we don't really got to go into it. Like, I don't want people to judge him. Like, I wish he was here to say it. But there was a time Marco wanted to drive while he was under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
I put myself in front of that man because he was angry when he was under the influence, and I didn't want this man to go.
Yeah.
Because of the same thing. Like I said, I've already lost a brother. I'm not losing any more family members, man.
Yeah.
So like, and that, not just like share any more details about it, but I mean, dude, like you got to have those people in your life
Dude.
that are willing to do it. I had buddies came over watching the fights. We all got fucking shit faced bad. And because I remembered everything that still happened to my brother, regardless how bad I was drunk, I fucking laid in front of the front door of my apartment. I didn't let those guys out because they wanted to dip. Like, dude, it's so like this touches a nerve big time, like for me and for a lot of people. So like, Jalen Carter, here's my thing. I know he's gonna go high, in the draft pick, right? But I want wherever he goes to fucking take care of that man. Be a father figure, be a brother to him, make sure that he doesn't continue this reckless life because it's easy. Yes, he made the mistake. He knows what he did. He knows what lives were lost. But one bad day could re-trigger everything to do that shit all over again.
What kind of got me like irritated is like that his team didn't they didn't put anything forward, like do the right steps to get ahead of it. You know what I mean? Because he knew that it was going to come out. He knew it was going to come out. And to me, that triggers me is that this guy went to these meetings with these teams in the draft and then not once bring up the incident. Bro, come on, man. Like,
no. I mean, to be fair, they might already know, and they probably still interviewed him and asked him.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's about the talent, and it's about trying to get what's best for the team or whatever. As some stuff people feel like you can just sweep under the rug. We can take care of it. We can put this in place. We can put that in place. We'll draft you. We'll say this. We'll have you go to these, so on and so forth. Like, I don't care, man. And it's like Jose said, man. It's just a matter of like, once you've been down that road before and you know what happened and you know it's been done, you don't want to go through that again. Like, I've had several incidents, bro. Like, and it's just, I just thank the good Lord above. That's the only thing that I can say that saved me. Like, I fell asleep at the corner of the stop sign. I fell asleep at a stoplight. Like, I've raced friends under the influence. Like, and lo and behold, I just thank God that I was never one of those ones that he took his hand off of, because in an instance, man, your life can go from you breathing to you having something pump life into you and hoping that you return. So I'm just completely thankful, man. And I've known too many friends to either gone or put themselves in danger or put others in danger, bro. And it's just a touchy subject, like Jose said, man. Yeah. I just pray. I pray the best for the kid. I pray over his mental stability, his psyche, man, and all that, because it's gonna always play on him, bro. Like, this incident will never leave him. It's gonna haunt him, man. Like, it really is. And I feel the same way for Ja, bro. Like, to know that your life is no longer like Ja right now. His life is no longer in his hands, bro. No, tomorrow can happen, and the NBA can be like, okay, we're gonna suspend him indefinitely. So that's a season wash. Then what that does for his brand is Nike can come out and say, you know what, we're
money out of his pockets.
Yeah, and it's just like how quickly everything can go because of one thought, one incident, one recurring thing that you didn't even have to play out on. Like,
it hurts, and it also hurts the people around him. That's like the bread is not in his pockets. That just doesn't hurt him. It hurts his family. Ain't nobody getting stuff paid, and bro, unless life could change, bro, in 1 second.
I'm
It's
telling
crazy.
you. And then because he has, I don't even know if he's like dating or married, but like he has a daughter, bro.
Yeah.
Please don't be on child support with what you getting paid, because like that's a substantial month. That's coming out every month. Like, so it's just, I mean, for both of these guys, bro, I just pray over their mental stability, man, and I pray that God keeps His hand on them and stuff like that. And I hope they just learn from the mistakes. That's all you could ask for. Like at the end of the day. So.
All right, Alex, let's go.
Yeah, so I mean I know it's a touchy subject. Let's go ahead and talk about the stuff that's been going on today, bro. It's been a pretty
right, let me change the move real quick. Let me change that move. What the fuck are y'all doing, New York? What the hell wrong with you stupid bitch ass team? You franchise ass.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you loose right now. But since James has his team, they did some moves. I'm gonna go let him talk about his team. They put Tony Pollard on the franchise. This possibly means that Ezekiel Elliott might take a cut, but also means maybe they're gonna let go of they're gonna let their tight end walk. And
so I will say this: I'm happy about this right here, right? So this is what I heard today. And I don't know, Jose, you know more than I do about how money works in the league. So, Stephen Jones and Dak Prescott have been.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they've been quoted saying that they want to extend Dak Prescott. Now, I don't know how this is going to work and how this is going to levy up money for us, but I like what it's doing because I think it can, at the end of the day, I think it could bring some good to us. So for me, personally, I'm just like I'm just happy with the fact that we're making the right moves. I'm not happy that we're going to tag Pollard. I thought he was deserving of a contract, and I hope it somehow gets done. I hope they can find the median and meet in the middle. I'm glad Zeke is doing what he can to stick around. But at the end of the day, man, yeah, I'm cool with us letting Schultz go. Like, I love for him to stay, but like, however they make that work, it's however they make that work. But
I like that they let go of Schultz too, because you're not gonna be paying that big chunk of change to a tight end.
Yeah.
I kind of like how they tagged Pollard, because I mean Ezekiel Elliott, he's gonna take a cut. He's gonna have to take a cut to stick around. And I think the whole Dak Prescott deal is I think it's in the long run where they're able to save up I think in their cap down the year.
So basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna put most of the money like on Dak's side into a signing bonus. So that way he still gets his money, but it's going to look better on the cap space. What everything is going on with, I would say, is they're tagging Pollard now because they're going to sign him on a better deal next year and stuff like that for another 3 or 4 years, like $12 million a year and whatever. Zeke can restructure, but regardless, like I said last week or whatever when I said it, he's in his last year with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
No matter what, like no one's going to trade for him because it's a $16 million contract, so no one's going to pay him that shit. Schultz, you can get like Dalton Kincaid in the draft, and you can replace him for a cheaper deal, so you don't have to really worry about that. But as far as the Cowboys, I mean, here's the thing: if you don't restructure that Zeke deal to what I guess he'll find as fair or whatever, right? Or if you maybe turn it into a signing bonus, you're paying 2 running backs is pretty much the equal to your fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking ridiculous amount of money. So, they have a lot to work to do.
But what I don't like, dude. I dislike Dak for what he does from time to time, but I love what he does for our team. I just don't think, like we talked about Daniel Jones, if you have not been to a NFC title game, you should not be making $40 million a year. You just shouldn't, bro.
Here's my counter argument to that. He puts up better numbers. He gets you more wins in the regular season than Daniel Jones. He's relatively more healthier now. Of course, he's had two big things recently this year with the thumb and then the leg break. Of course, like that's a big major thing. But like I said, I will take, if you don't want him, I'll give you Mac Jones and I'll take Dak Prescott because he can get the ball down the field. He's a smart kid. We all can agree Kellen Moore's scheme was fucking predictable as hell. And Mike McCarthy, honestly, depending on how you feel about him, you may not like it. I don't think it's going to get any better.
Yeah, and I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know. It's going to look like because Rodgers is a different. Rodgers and Dak are not the same player. So what Rodgers did with his offense, I don't know if Dak can do the same thing. But like you said, he is a proven winner. But we don't win when we need to. That's my point. And then
but that's the downside of being a quarterback right now, isn't it? Because everyone that's highly paid, even higher than Dak, they're not money. Not many of them are winners. They only Patrick Mahomes.
That's true. But it's just
like A-Rod is the highest paid at 50 mil. Fucking Russell Wilson is like what, 47, 48 million. Yeah. Kyler Murray's up there. Josh Allen is up there. Like Patrick Mahomes is the only one that's getting money that he should be fairly getting.
Yeah, which is true.
So James, after what they did today, with everything going on, what do you think they are gonna do for the first round pick? Who do you think they're aiming for? I have a person in mind that they might be aiming for, but maybe it's different than me.
Bro, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know. I swear to you, if the last couple of drafts have went the way I wanted them to go, we wouldn't have Michael Parsons. We wouldn't have we wouldn't have some of the offensive linemen. I would say we wouldn't have we damn sure wouldn't have had Taco Charlton. We wouldn't have drafted him. We wouldn't have drafted.
I think you guys probably need to go into a linebacker, somebody that can help create some like fucking really strong defense. Because I think, like I told y'all last week, I think y'all should get rid of Diggs.
That's one. So this is what I would say. I would love to move on from Vander Esch before I move on from Trayvon Diggs.
I get rid of both.
Just because of the health. Now, the only reason I will move on Trayvon Diggs is because of what he's probably going to demand when it's time to sign. And we're probably not going to have that money. Yeah, we're probably not going to have that money. So I would trade him for probably like a first round. And I will try to move on it quick, but I don't think it's possibly going to happen. Dallas is going to find some way to keep him, and we'll be good there. But I will say this: what we do need, or what I think we need, is I think we need to cut Anthony Brown and secure another corner. Or we need to move on a youth with our wide receiver position, someone that can get open.
So I'm glad you said that because that brings up what I think they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get. I think they might get the guy from TCU, Johnson.
Yeah.
It's a rookie deal, bro. He has a lot of upside. He reminds me a lot of Kelvin Benjamin. I mean, a lot of them were high in him. I feel like they could get him, and then he's a big dude, and this Kendricks getting cut from the Vikings.
Yeah,
I think you could get him for cheap, and maybe you could get him there.
That's the thing. I would love to get him for cheap because we brought in Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr is solid, and he came from over there. I'm also looking at we might get Bobby Wagner. That's another one. So I don't know how that's going to work, but just as a leader of the team, I like it. I mean, you give so, and that's why I wanted him before he went to the Rams, because I wanted someone that can speak into Michael Parsons, someone that can elevate his game, someone that can like take him and drop nuggets on him and give him little tidbits. Because when you're that great, you really don't need to work on your game that much. You just need to like refine it and fine tune it in certain areas. And I think that's what he does for Michael Parsons. But
I just think you guys aren't going to compliment Will or he's not going to compliment Will for y'all because unfortunately he is on the older side. He's
a little slower.
He's lost a lot of speed.
Yeah, but
So
my thing is to bring him in to help like
mentor.
It's mentorship really, and it's not, you don't have to pay Bobby that much. Like
I mean, if you can put him in the capacity like a Von Miller where you don't have to play him every down and stuff like that. Okay, I can get what you're saying, but
that's how I want to use him. He can't be an every down backer, and I feel like we got what's his name out there? I can't think of that kid. I think it's 39, something like that. It's not Bland. It's another kid that we got that's pretty solid at that linebacker position. And he played some crucial downs this year and did very well. I'm sorry I can't think of his name.
I'm gonna look it up for you right now.
Well, but we still got Jabril Cox, so it's like we got some pieces that we can use that are gonna get fine tuned. And I think we really just gotta be smart about how we draft, because we drafted 2 receivers these last 2 years. And these guys ain't even touched the field, bro. Like Tolbert didn't touch the field. That FICO or whatever his name is, that kid ain't still touching. Yeah, so it's just like, bro, if we're gonna draft a receiver, I want to draft a receiver that's gonna play now, like somebody that's gonna get out there with CD.
Bro, you might get Alex's favorite guy, Jordan Addison, but.
Bro, I hope not. That's my favorite.
But I don't think he'd do well with the speedster that already CD Lamb is. I think like he said, Johnson would be a good fit because he'd be a perfect opposite for CD Lamb.
So I mean, I don't care how we work it. Speed is what kills. That's what you kind of need in this league anyway now. So however we can get it, I'm all for it.
I mean, I'm saying going. Oh, I guess I'll let you go ahead, Alex.
Oh no, you're gonna close it out. That what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was actually gonna say because I know he's not in the top 5 for the cornerbacks, but I think Deontay Banks will be a nice replacement for Trayvon Diggs at cornerback. That's what I'm saying. Like he is coming out of Maryland.
Okay.
6'2", 205.
Ooh, I like 6'2".
Christian, I think his name is Gonzalez. He's a great corner too. But I think what Dan Quinn loves, bro, more than anything is length, height and length. You gotta have height and length. That's what Dan Quinn loves. He don't like.
So I'm saying, like you, especially with what you have to compete against. Like you gotta go against Scary Terry. You gotta go against fucking AJ Brown. You need someone to be as physical, as big.
You have some good receivers in that division.
And then I don't know how Dallas is. I don't know how true it is for Dallas looking at this whole Jalen Ramsey thing. Like, I mean, it
can be. I don't know if he goes.
It's the same for Bobby, bro. Like he's also slowing down. He also like this past year, bro. Because I get where they were. Like the level of like being like disinterested and just letting people blow by you. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like.
Yeah, but I mean, what it does for us is man, our only threat. I feel like our only threat is Philly. I feel like our only threat is Philly. Sure. I feel like we can. Depending on the offseason moves and the draft and everything, I think that's what will determine who wins that division because it's never the repeat. Yeah, it's true. That is very true.
So let's now change the topic to somebody that is in your division. Somebody else is in your division that did some outlandish things today. And Jose is pretty upset. I'm kind of mad that Marco's not on right now because Marco was trying to defend it.
Yes, bro. What?
Someone takes Marco to get his ass back in here.
No, hold up. Before the season started, though, I did say that Danny Jones was a decent quarterback. I didn't think he was the worst, but this is way too much money. I think I said it 2 weeks ago now that if the Giants give him the bag, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I can't believe it happened.
All right, here, real quick. Let me say some of the things that it's in our text there that Marco said. I'm more of a missionary guy now.
Oh
he was saying. That's what you get, you son of a bitch, for fucking saying Daniel Jones.
Leave that in here, please.
I'm not taking this off at all. No, what he was saying was like, bro, I don't like Daniel Jones, but he's a win now quarterback. No, he's not, dude. He threw 15 touchdowns. And like your cap space is so shitty already that you are releasing Kenny Galladay, who was a bust, who was a one-trick pony with Matthew Stafford, and obviously didn't do shit with Daniel Jones, so he's been cut. Yeah. What are you supposed to do? Are you keeping Darius Slayton? Mm-hmm. Hello? Sterling Shepard? Hello? Mm-hmm. Like, yep. Are you gonna bring back the ACLs of Odell Beckham Jr.? Like what are we talking about here, bro? Like, and then you franchise tag Saquon Barkley? Like the guy who is the real reason why Daniel Jones was able to do the things he did this past season. Mm-hmm. You franchise tag him because, all right, you're going to make him play with $10 million, but you don't want to pay him the 13, 14 he wants, dude. Like if you're gonna pay it so much money, pay it to your running back because at least he'll do something when he's healthy. Like Daniel Jones, like Marco was saying, oh, Daniel Jones is available. No, he's not, dude. He's been hurt a few times. Like he's missed like 7-10 games in the last 3 years. Like what are you talking about? Like the availability, like Daniel Jones ain't no better. Like he's not. He's like, oh well, there's no one else who are, I know Alex said, well, there's Ryan Tannehill, there's Mariota, there's Jimmy G. I'll take Jimmy G. He knows how to win.
I'll take Jimmy G too.
I'll take Ryan Tannehill because the Titans every year with Ryan Tannehill have been a playoff contender. Even this past season before they decided to fucking choke at the end.
So I know one of his arguments was that you never pay a running back that much. But bro, Saquon Barkley has done he's been putting up crazy stats. Say what you want with his injuries.
Yeah,
those are. But bro, he's once in a generation running back, bro. He could do it all. And honestly, I'll take a chance on paying him than freaking paying Daniel Jones. To me, I would bring in a bridge quarterback. Quarterback, and bro, honestly, get Ryan Tannehill. I'm probably not Jimmy G because he would probably want a little bit more money than Ryan Tannehill.
But honestly, he might not. Like everyone's saying that, but at the same time, too, you got to remember Jimmy G's already got his Super Bowl ring from the Patriots, so he'll live that forever. He got paid handsomely from San Francisco.
Yeah.
And now he could just be the journeyman to see what he could do. We're talking about Brian Daboll, bro. He created Josh Allen. He's the reason Josh Allen is as talented, or we're high on him as he is. He made Daniel Jones look good, even with only 15 fucking touchdown passes. He minimized the interception ratio, so that was great, 15-5, versus the other years where he fucking gets double digits and shit like that. He made Saquon look great. The O-line was awful. God awful. Like they're towards the bottom. Like the only lower one beneath them was I think the Chicago Bears. Yeah, and they still with Brian Daboll at the helm, they made the play. They won a game. They upset the Vikings.
This is crazy. Like, oh my god.
Like I get it. Coaching matters, but bro, at the same time, you don't pay Daniel Jones $40 million. You can pay Dak Prescott. You don't pay Daniel Jones $40 million.
Now,
that's
Lamar Jackson can't even get it.
Dude, that's my biggest.
Lamar Jackson's getting $32 million.
That's my biggest gripe, bro. That's my biggest gripe. Like, you got, Lamar has shown everything.
MVP. Playoffs every year,
bro. He's shown everything, and you still don't pay this man. Like
guys, y'all heard me when I said it. Y'all heard me when I said it like a month ago. The New York Giants should have traded for Lamar Jackson. He's who you should be giving $40 million a year to. You could have given him 2 first-round picks for him. What the fuck are you gonna do with them anyways? You can't fucking afford first-round players anyways. Fucking get Lamar Jackson, pay him that money, build around him, get a restacked O-line because there's a lot of good linemen going out there. The Chiefs are letting go of their left tackle.
Oh yeah,
I'm just throwing that out there. Like there's some names you can pick up and fucking build around them. And you put a Lamar Saquon duo?
Yeah, Orlando Brown's not going to be on the market for that long. So
No.
Exactly, bro.
He
Fucking
probably
Bengals might pick him up.
He probably already in talk to him. As soon as it open, he might be going in like the
The
first
Patriots
2 or 3
might pick
hours.
him up, bro. Like the teams that need fucking old linemen, like
Like Dallas, goddammit.
no, he's only big on there.
Yeah. I'm just saying we could use him though.
Like, dude, I'm just saying, like, this is what, like, you can't be making these mistakes. Like the Lamar Jackson, I know the Ravens are trying to gamble and say no one's gonna want to pay this man as much as he thinks he wants, so we're gonna put him on a non-exclusive deal to show that nobody wants to pay him. I get they're gambling on that. Dude, if I'm a team, I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care about the last 2 years. Pick up the phone, call Lamar, say, I'm going to give you 40, 45 million a year, whatever you need, fully guaranteed. We'll take care of you. Boom. Shut him up. Player's choice again. G baby. Shout out to you. Generational talent. Lamar Jackson is the guy. Like he's developed in his fucking passing.
This is what I would say, right? Because they want 2 first-round picks, and it's a few teams that could do that this year. And then you have the team that probably we said they should do what they did, and they did it. Geno Smith got his money. I'm happy for him. He's good. He don't got to do no more. He worked his life. That's what you call, just staying the course. It don't look good. You don't know where you're going. It looks bad. It looked really bad, and then God put his hand on the situation, and boom, just like that. The boy got his paper. Happy for him. But the Seahawks was in prime position. They could have made a move for somebody like Lamar. It could have shook the course of their trajectory for their franchise and put them back in the winning. You know what I'm saying, to be front.
Yeah, but you don't risk that 5th pick. That's why they didn't do it.
That's true. I'm just saying they're one of the teams that really could have went after him and did something. That would have been special. Him, Kenneth Walker, and DK Metcalf with a vet like Tyler Lockett. I mean, you playing with guys you have never scratched the surface of playing with. Like, I think Kenneth Walker right now, after 1 year, is better than J.K. Dobbins, period. Like, DK, he's never had a DK. He's never had a Tyler Lockett. So I'm thinking that would have been a good place. I mean, there's still teams that could move on him that I think need him, but I just think, man, Daniel Jones is subpar at best. Subpar. He is a typical New York Giants pick. He is the other Carr brother. He's not there.
He's your David. White token. He's your white token.
He's David Carr at best, bro. Like, I mean, his legs give him a little bit more flexibility than most because he can turn on the burners. I will give him that. He's great at that. But, I mean, hopefully, I guess with the Giants, they see something that nobody else see. When you see a friend with an ugly girl and you like, what does she do for you that we don't know about? And it's, hey, you don't know what goes on.
No, you know what's going on. That's no.
So we don't know what the Giants see. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we gotta live with that.
One thing that got me kind of irritated is like, y'all, like we see all these numbers that Daniel Jones has put up, right? And you're like, how the hell did he get this like contract? And then of course I'm gonna talk about the Bears because like I was seeing like firsthand of what Trubisky did for the Bears. They were going to the playoffs, and I was kind of like, damn, they didn't get him his 5th year, right? It's like, oh, okay, whatever. Or he didn't get his second contract, but he played bad right before he did right before his contract was over. Yeah. So that was kind of easy to let go. But then, you look at like, okay, look what he's done. He's made it to the playoffs. He had a good year where I think he had like his best year was I think 24 touchdowns to 12 picks ratio or whatever, like something like that.
You mean his year?
No,
that was Daniel Jones.
I'm talking about Trubisky.
Oh, Trubisky.
So I'm comparing the two, right? And I'm like, one guy got the bag and the other one didn't. And to me, they're the same person. Like, it's crazy. Like, I wouldn't pay Trubisky that amount of money either, but like they're the same person, bro. Like, come on.
Here's the thing, okay. So in the last 24, 48 hours, however you want to count it, I've seen Geno Smith get paid. I've seen Derek Carr get paid, and they took less than Daniel Jones. They took less. Okay, and I will still argue that they're better than Daniel Jones because, like I said in the text thread, Daniel Jones is a 21, 31, and 1 quarterback. The man has less wins than those two guys, right? Like if you're talking about starting wise. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong on Geno, right? Because he did have those jet years, right? So, but I mean, at least Derek Carr, But fuck it, Lamar. Look out! Call the Raiders. Call the Raiders. They need a QB. Call Devontae Adams has nobody. James. Devontae Adams has no one left because apparently Aaron Rodgers is not even in talks with the Raiders.
Nope.
So if Devontae Adams, you need to pick up the phone and call Lamar Jackson.
It might be one of those years for the Raiders though, where they're just gonna have to eat it up this year.
Oh, that is, and Devontae, call for a trade, bro. Call the GM, get out of there because you can't go like that, man. I get you're already in the toughest division, arguably, with fucking Chiefs there. Broncos got Sean Payton and Herbert.
One thing. Hey, so this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But do y'all think Sean Payton goes and gets Michael Thomas? Because they're released the current selling.
Only if they release them. They're not giving up assets.
For some cheap, maybe like a little vet deal, maybe.
Yeah.
Because one thing I found interesting though about the whole Lamar deal is that Atlanta is not going to be one of the hot takers on the Lamar deal.
Washington isn't.
I'm like, bro,
Miami is not.
My thing, Miami should be, but my thing with Miami should be just because of the health of Tua. That's why. Yeah. That's the only reason I say the health of Tua. If Tua's healthy, then yeah, don't pursue him, because it's disrespect. But my thing with Atlanta, y'all took Ritter. Y'all took him high. Y'all didn't try to improve nowhere else. So y'all got to chew on that. So y'all better allow that kid to play because y'all made him sit behind Mariota, and Mariota was dog dude. He was dog water, like absolute trash. So I can understand Atlanta.
Whole team was trash, to be fair.
But like my thing with Lamar, man, I don't think there's nothing else he can prove to Baltimore. Like he didn't put y'all in a position to win. Your defense didn't choked on him. Your coach did made bad.
What was the report? The highest they offered him was 150. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Like, dude, it's so bad. Like the fact that they did not, like they had brought in no absolute assets, bro. Like, y'all are making this man survive off of Mark Andrews. Like, no assets. Tillin Wallace didn't become nothing. Rashad Bateman, when he's healthy, he's decent. Who was the kid from Texas? Duvernay. He's not a receiver. He's a slot at best, bro. He's not a number 1 or 2. So, like,
did you guys see that the receiver that was a Duvernay that threw a shot at the GM?
No, it was
Bateman.
I
mean, but
because the GM buried them. The GM buried the fucking team.
I mean, but the receivers need to start. They need to help out Lamar. But let's close it out now with the last. Maybe I'm pretty happy for him.
Lamar. Hey, New England. Pick up Lamar, New England. Come on now, change it up.
So David Carr lands with the Saints. I think a lot of people.
Derek.
Derek Carr. My bad. Derek Carr lands with the Saints. I think we all kind of saw it coming, right? Whenever he was already kind of talking with them.
Well, I know some people was thinking that he's gonna go to the Jets, but
my initial team was I honestly will say when they got close to him, like figuring out like the 3 teams that he was talking to, I figured he wouldn't land in Carolina just because they have nothing to like. He has nothing to work with there.
They don't have Luke Kuechly.
Oh my god! I just felt like the Jets present the best opportunity to win and win now. They're young. They have defense. They have offensive assets. You got Elijah Moore. You got Garrett Wilson. You Corey Davis.
I knew he wasn't gonna pick it. I knew he. Well, also the reports are Jets want Aaron, so they're waiting on Aaron's decision first, anyways.
And so I just felt like it was best for him to go there. I really thought Aaron was going to retire. To be honest with you, I didn't think
he's not. He won't retire the same way Brady does, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you don't your career doesn't match up to his. So I don't think you're gonna get your flowers the following year just because you retire 1 year after.
Well, I think it's because of when you get qualified for the Hall of Fame, he wants to be the headliner.
Oh well, that's not gonna happen. You got one. He won a Super Bowl, right?
He's got one Super Bowl and 4 MVPs.
Four MVPs, bro. Like you don't even deserve all those MVPs, and I hate the way the NFL does it. Like it's ass. Now Aaron Rodgers, and I'm not taking a shot at Aaron Rodgers by no means necessary because he's one of my favorite quarterbacks. He's a sniper. He is an absolute sniper with the ball, and I mean he just gets busy, bro. So my thing with him is just like your best chance to win is not in Green Bay. So I hope like if he lands with the Jets, I hope they strike fire, bro. Because like damn, Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore are finna be nice. They're gonna be, bro. I feel like this is breakout seasons for both of them. Like Garrett Wilson just went crazy this year, so I just imagine what he can do with an actual quarterback, like
consistently.
Like and then Brees. Lord, if you're listening, please let that kid come back to his like. Brees Hall was a monster before he got hurt, bro. Please, I just hope he come back. I just hope he bounces back, man, because not everybody comes back from the leg injuries.
I hope they trade Zach Wilson in Green Bay.
Bro, oh my God.
He can play behind Jordan Love, and
that would be so horrible.
He can start in front of Jordan Love.
You think so?
Nah, I'm just saying.
You gotta put Jordan Love.
Bro, if you don't start Jordan Love, you can burn that motherfucker.
You burned a first round pick for this kid, and you ain't gonna play him? Come on, man.
Man, no, you better start that dude. He deserves it.
How do you feel about Carr going to the Saints?
Look, I like Carr. I still do. I still think he's at least a top 15 QB. Last year, Josh McDaniels was just not the right coach for him. But we saw Derek Carr without Devontae Adams take a team that had a racist head coach, a teammate who murdered somebody, and another teammate who threatened to kill somebody else. So in that 1 year, with a special teams head coach, they went to the playoffs.
I can't stand.
I mean, I'm not wrong though. The thing I'm saying is wrong. And now he's gonna get Dennis Allen, who's the guy who drafted him. He's gonna get Chris Olave, who, in my opinion, if he was healthy and if he had a quarterback all year, he would have probably won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You got Kamara, maybe not in prison. Oh, I'm just saying.
And then plus, like a lot of shit was thrown at Carr whenever he was in Oakland. But man, look at all the draft picks they freaking busted there. Like all bust.
But you know what? To say that, I will say it's because I will say it's because of one thing, bro. Like it's who you have at the helm that takes care of what comes in and out of your organization.
Yeah.
People, we as fans always want to criticize the head coaches and the players. But dude, if we've learned anything from this season in the Eagles, it's your GM, bro, that makes your team great. To go out and trade your pick for a safety that will come in and make game-changing plays in Charlie Gunnar-Johnson, for them to go out and be like, we're getting gashed in the run, let's plug up the middle. Who's available? Oh, Linval Joseph and Dominican Sue. Let's bring those guys in. Let's trade for Hassan Reddick. Let's go out and get A.J. Brown. Like, bro, like your GM makes and breaks your team. And for the Raiders, yes, they're just like Dallas, bro. We living in the past. We love our history. We love what we used to do. No,
who's their GM right now?
These are not the same times. So you got to and they had hella picks, bro. They had so many picks. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Mike Mayock was a fucking dumbass.
And I mean, I thought they were heading upward when they decided to go out and get Antonio Brown. I thought they were heading in the right direction, but no, man. Like, dude, and I don't care what nobody say, man. I don't think the dude is racist. He might have said some things before or in the past. So fucking what, bro? Everybody's racist. Everybody is. All of us on this panel was racist. We don't like something about somebody or some other race. I'm sorry, it's true. We just don't say it in front of the people that we need to say it in front of, and we're not big enough for it to matter to nobody else. Like, we say it all the time. Like,
I'll say dumb shit all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying.
I'll admit it. Like, I'm not. But okay, before we have to go out there and be like, oh, we are racist. We're not. We say dumb, goofy shit that may come off as hate, but we're not. There's not a hate in my bone.
Yeah,
I don't say. We're not racist.
Yeah, we're not like Karen's racist. Like, we do say some crazy things from time to time as people. That's what I'm saying. It's just as people, that's what we do from time to time, and sometimes it does come off bad. So that's what I'm saying. But my thing is, Gruden was the right man for that job, and if he was able to implement what he did as a head coach, like what he did when he was with Tampa, I think the Raiders would have had a nicer turnaround already. Like,
he was a no BS coach.
Yeah,
he was a no BS coach.
And I love what he did, man. Like, I mean, we love Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack had an extraordinary career, and we were ready to throw him under the bus when he traded him for those picks. But what has Khalil Mack done since then?
Exactly. That's not fair. That's Chicago. What has Chicago done for Khalil Mack? To be fair,
no. But I'm
He
saying,
did one good year. The first year he did really good.
No, but I'm saying those picks, like when he got traded over there, he made a few plays against Green Bay. We was all happy go lucky, but after that, I'm saying like he hasn't had the same impact. So everybody thought Josh McDaniels was crazy for giving that up. But look what he got in return. And then if he was able to draft with that, it would have made a difference. Which he wasn't.
You not Josh
not McDaniels, John Gruden.
Yeah.
It's just like you said, they had a lot of players went in that organization, a lot, and they have had no good turnaround.
Yeah, and all the top picks were maybe, like, to me, a lot of them were like, man, those guys are some dogs that they're getting, and it didn't turn out. They didn't turn out right for them.
I think the only one that I like so far is
the only one was Josh Jacobs.
Really?
No, the one that's on the team still.
Okay,
he is. He's still on the team. He got franchise tag. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying from the Raiders picks that they got for Mac, that's the only player that worked out because Damon Arnett went out there and threatened people, killed people, and Brian Edwards was boom.
Yeah, it was garbage. Where is he at? I think he's still in the league too.
Brian is. He just played with the Raiders. I think now he's going to be a free agent.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, he was with Atlanta and then practice team with the Chiefs.
Yeah. That's what I said. I thought I seen him on Atlanta's roster.
I mean, like with all that stuff going on, like I said, I am happy for David Carr now. I mean, Derek Carr, my bad.
Yeah, we don't talk about David. His career was shit. He was ass.
Derek Carr now going to the Saints. Better defense, better weapons. I know you got Devontae Adams over there, but I mean, you got a lot more stars in unrising stars.
You're also in a weak division that you could easily take over.
Yeah, you went to one of the best last year before the season started. We said one of the best divisions. Now it's one of the weakest divisions.
No, it was a weak one still. I think I said it was still weak. Because there's no way I was out there. There's no way out last year I was saying Marcus Mariota, Baker Mayfield, and fucking what's it called? And Jameis Winston were in the equal tier with Tom Brady. There's no fucking way I said that. How dare you put shit in my mouth?
I'm saying that the AFC West was one of the strongest to the
AFC West. I thought you were talking about NFC South. I was like, oh, hello?
Whoa, yeah. Wait a minute.
Words in my mouth. They're going to cancel us real quick.
But do you guys have any closing statements before we're about to cut this off?
Jonathan Jones predictably was not franchise tagged. So as far as a Patriots fan, I hope we can get him because he's a really good quarterback, but I know we're not going to overpay people. We'll just create new great talent. Lamar, come to the Patriots. Give us a call. I'll do the trade for you. I don't care what Bill Belichick says. I'll make the trade happen. But I like Derek Carr in all seriousness with the Saints. I think they'll win that division. Barring any big changes like Anthony Richardson to the Panthers or anything like that. I do like that. The Jets, you need a QB. Otherwise, if you don't pick a QB, you're still losing to Mac Jones twice a year, which is fucking stupid. You shouldn't. So hopefully you can get at least Jimmy G as a consolation prize because at least he knows Robert Saleh really well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. For me, I just again, Dallas always drafts who I don't want, and they turn out to be pretty good, man. I don't think we've had a bust in a pick probably like 3 or 4 seasons already. So
real quick, Alex, I want to hear you from you because free agency starts next Wednesday, and it's not your episode next week, and I don't know if you'll make it or miss it, whatever. I want to hear now. What's the biggest name you think the Bears will sign?
Man. Honestly, I really think they hope they sign Orlando Brown. They have the money for it. Give him the bag. This guy can play the right tackle and left tackle. That's something that we're missing. We have a lot of holes to fill, but I think we could get it in the draft if we keep on trading back, and we could maybe keep on trading back, and we get a couple of vets to come in. And to me, Orlando Brown is probably one of the guys that you can't miss. I also like Kendricks from the Vikings. I'm glad they let him go. We could probably get him for a cheaper deal because we need him for linebacker too, or maybe the guy from the Colts. I can't pronounce his last name. I always mess up his last name.
Ngakwe.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here, guys. I got you.
But
I think that's the biggest thing, and I think we already talked about it on my pod. When I did mine, he said he wished Payne didn't get signed, so it was up the middle. And I mean, I think with the cap they got, those 2 picks right there, that kind of supersedes y'all a lot, man. And I feel like that would have, if y'all could just bring in if y'all could just get help at receiver, man. Like if y'all can make a trade for DeAndre Hopkins or
Alex, let me. I want to list some names, and I want to see if you like these names. So outside of Orlando Brown, how'd you feel about Taylor Lewan?
Shit, y'all need him.
No. Here's why: because he's always hurt.
Yeah, 2 ACLs already.
That's true, man. But look at dog. Yeah. Jason Peters had one too, and look how significant he was for us. Because Tyler Smith didn't catch on right away for us. Like it took Tyler Smith at least 10 games to get going, and we had to depend on Peters. Like
Jason Peters played for us too. The year before,
and he should have came to us before he went to y'all. Y'all wasted it.
All right. How about I don't know how much you like your center. How about Rodney Hudson?
Ooh, I saw that he was getting let go, but he's a little bit older now. So
he's 33. Yeah,
he's still a dog, man. I think
Carter
was running behind him. He's still a dog.
I think Cody White here for the Bears right now could play center. So I think if they move Cody White here from the guard to center, that'll be fine, and then he'll be cheaper.
I don't like when they do that. I don't like when they do that, man. Leave that man.
Right.
He can play center.
How about this one? How about George Fant?
George Fant. Man.
From the Jets.
He's a big dude, man.
And he's 30 though. He's about 30 though, right?
30.
Yeah. And he's still solid too, man. He's still solid.
Solid. I'll probably pass on that. Like I said, man, right now Orlando Brown's the guy to get. But honestly, to be true, I really think Kansas City might sign him. He might want to go
Brown?
back.
Nah,
yeah,
they won't. Because he's asking more than they're willing to pay. I don't think he'll go back. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you just franchise him? Right? Because you have it opening. So okay, how about this? And this is going back to another chief or a former chief. About Eric Fisher. And you can get him on the cheap.
No,
you're worried about Achilles?
No, because Braxton Jones, I think he graded one of the highest as an offensive tackle for the Bears last year, and he was a 5th round pick. He turned out to be pretty good this year. A lot of people like to dog on the Bears offensive line, but he was one of the bright spots, and he's young. So
Well,
good.
41-year-old
So
Jason
I wouldn't
Peters will
take
be
him out.
available as well if you want to go back to that.
Bring him to the practice squad. He's a good dude to have around for these young guys to teach him.
I know Jason Kelsey, if he retires, he retires. There's no way he'll sign anywhere else. So
Hell no.
that's why
He's a
I didn't bring his
faithful,
name up.
bro. He's a faithful.
He's a real underdog with the Philly. I hope he has good times whether he retires or not. But that's all my questions, bro. You can do what you need to do. We're already 2.5 in. We're
gonna hold it.
We're not listening to these rundowns at all, bro.
We're gonna go ahead and close it out, bro. I appreciate you, Jose, for letting me host this week. It was kind of tough, man. Honestly, I have to give you a lot of credit, man. How you do this every freaking week, where you give us talking points, because honestly, it's really hard. And when you do games like how I try to do a little game today, it was fun, but man, I was kind of stressed during the week. I was like, God damn, I gotta go do this, and I was here on the laptop, typing away, writing down stuff, and it was kind of tough. So thank you again.
Week, yeah, man. Next week we'll have Marco hosting. No Trigger, Trey Parker next week, unfortunately. So we'll see if Marco has any of us on, because as these guys host, I am allowing them to choose who they want as guests. So I still don't know what he's predicting. I kept
it the OGs. The OGs.
I'll be honest with you. If I had y'all's power, I wouldn't keep the OGs. I try to get my boys in here and see what kind of stupid shit we'll do.
No, one of my boys wanted to be on today.
If I didn't want to get another one, if you give us another one, I might bring in some knuckleheads, man, just to like spice it up, like, because I know how they are.
You don't want to bring your knuckleheads, because if I'm in that shit, I'll be real fucking stupid.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I promise you, bro. I mean, like, these guys are like, when we sit and talk about, like, because I have our fantasy football thread, it goes crazy, bro. It's like year round, so it's like we talk like the same stuff we talk about in our chat. Sometimes I'm talking about in the same chat with them. Like when I brought up the Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez deal, like y'all's was way different than what ours was. Like they was on my side with the thought process and shit like that. So
whereas Marco was like, "Oh man, I'm surprised Brady survived that shit."
Bro,
for real.
Honestly, Aaron Hernandez was a freaking beast, dude. He really is.
He was different.
Yeah. He and Gronk would have been the best tight end duo ever.
Oh yeah, ever. Hands down. I don't think it would have got it.
Gronk more for the passing side, but he's still hell of a fucking blocker.
Yeah.
Whereas Aaron was the blocker.
Yeah. He got busy, man.
He definitely knew how to treat his men in jail. But anywho, go ahead, Alex. Close that shit out.
We're gonna go ahead and close it up, man. Follow us on Sports. Share, man. I hope you guys liked the episode. I tried my best. Jose, hopefully you put that Manu and Lou, spicy Lou.
There's no. What does it do? Everyone picked the one side, and unfortunately, it's a sad side. But I don't know. I'll put it up. Maybe I'll see. I didn't put up everything from James last week. I still need to put that stuff up, but we'll see.
Sure, take your time, man.
We're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out, guys. And thank you guys. Like I said, this is Puro Pinche Sports, and we are out.
Yeah.